You sound like you've had too much caffeine. Listen, as long as James Jones doesn't fumble that bag, as long as he doesn't fumble his own bag, our bag will be good. Big night. I know you've been, well, shouldn't be.
On the stream.
Okay, well, that's what desktop audio does.
Yeah,
okay,
we've been doing it.
Well, so that's funny. So your intro, completely null and void. Yeah, no one heard
completely no one voted. Gabe fumbling the bag. That's all y'all need to know today. Let's go live before PHNX. Wait, I gotta have this particular thing before I can have the stream go. But I didn't get it anyway.
We'll get it.
I need this. Gabe was like SpongeBob. I didn't.
I didn't go play basketball today because I knew that was going to get in the way of this stream.
Absolutely.
Imagine if I had gone.
Oh man, I'm just ready for this stream to go. Yeah, man. Where you at? And because I don't see it. You didn't put it in Discord.
Share it?
Let's just play. Let's just play safe. We're gonna play it safe.
Let me share it. It'll work.
You better hope it works, sir.
It'll work. This is what a 4080 Super is all about.
4080 Super. Here we go.
Okay,
son, this better work.
I've got it muted right now.
Okay, fair enough. So far, looking stream. I'm gonna put it on the pop out stream because you got to show them sometimes. You know.
How about you pop out and address your chat and tell them?
I'll address the chat. I'm letting them file in. Jeez, Gabe. Welcome to the Sons of Light podcast. As me and him are arguing. Appreciate all y'all. Michael Evans, Big Merc, Jeff F, AZ Soldier, my guy East Metro, Jeremy, my guy Aztec. What's good, Brosif? What's up? Icon in the chat. Love yourself, DC. Jason L, Vision Phasma, Ryan, my boy ESPHX, in 1974, and Spurs fan Gary in here. The truth in here.
Gary in the house.
In here. Michael was good. The NBA draft is now immigration. That's crazy, bro. That's a wild statement.
What did he say?
The NBA draft is now the immigration draft. That is crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. Have we traded that bum? Y'all got to chill on Durant.
What up, Ruben? What up,
what
Metro? K-Ram?
I want to go live before.
Did you see what Stephen A said today? Like Jerry West and Bill Walton. Yeah, I saw a lot of things he said today, but I don't know anything in particular. I just know bro's been trying to break our team up all day. He said, "Don't pay any attention to anything the Suns are saying. Do not pay attention. They're lying." Now, he didn't really say the lying part, but that's what he was alluding to.
Yeah, fair enough.
And he's he goes, they want off of Kevin Durant. They want off of him. They're lying.
Congratulations again to the Celtics on a record-setting 18th NBA title.
So asking about KD is understandable.
To the fans here in Brooklyn and watching around the world, thank you for your support throughout this season.
Oh, I remember, Ruben. I remember clear as day.
Let's get started.
I had a six-pack when I was 14, and I remember promising myself I'd never lose it. I lied. All right?
to make their selection.
From Buckhead to Bay,
all right, you ready to try to jerry rig this?
Yeah, get ready to try to whatever you just said.
Hey, that ain't bad, baby.
That's funny that you managed to get that. Now, break it down so we don't get the whole stream on there.
Shut up. Stop mothering me.
The St. Louis Hawks relocated the franchise to Atlanta.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
I thought you were gonna get the white one, not the actual ticker there.
Okay.
No, you're good though.
You sure?
This is
sure?
This is fine.
No. I think you're right.
Well, Dominic Wilkins was starting for the franchise. He's the franchise's all-time leading
I think you're right.
Nicknamed the human highlight reel for a reason. He also won 2 NBA.
Yeah, Gabe, why don't you
in the last 10 seasons though, the Hawks have made the East.
Why don't I what?
Nothing.
But over the last 3 seasons,
Get the rest of it off.
A playoff series. It's been almost 2 years since the Hawks have had the #1 pick in the draft, but finally.
What's wrong with this?
That's why the watch party is so packed. The Hawks
Pull
won
the
lottery. They had just
pull the
3% chance to do so.
Pull the
really, Richard,
other part down too.
There is a laundry list of things that the Atlanta
That's what
Hawks
she said?
decide
So
on
take off where it says draft order, take off where it says the actual logo. Bro, what are we doing here?
You really think that's gonna matter?
Yes. This is a monetized stream. It's definitely going to matter.
What they gave up to get him. They thought bringing an all defensive level guard in to pair with Trae Young, but it just hasn't worked the way they want. And then when you look at there's conversations out there about
I think I'll put it back up here.
Trae Young, and that puts Atlanta
Well, you
in a
better
very
not.
difficult spot.
What?
Anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat? Everybody, sorry we're ignoring you. Me and Gabe are having basically a spout. A lover's spat.
Our first
lover's quarrel,
yeah.
whatever they call it. Ridiculous.
Anyways, guys, we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
How'd you feel about the Denny Advia to the Blazers?
I want to know what Torrey thinks. I'm sad I didn't get a chance to watch him.
I'm pretty sure they're.
And he does a lot of things on the offense.
I don't know what they are.
He can shoot it. He's an excellent cutter. He's very good in transition and a good passer. And I think he's got.
I think this might be even better served up above, like Spoony Love, you know? What you know about Spoony Love from up above?
Well, it looks like.
Okay, quick. We know it's you. Quit spamming it in the chat. We're arguing.
Congratulations are already going around in the Hawks draft headquarters.
Well, I talked to Landry Fields last week, GM of the Hawks, and he said the Hawks right now, they don't have a style of play.
So
things feel very
they're clapping, so they made their pick. The pick is in for the Hawks.
Let's go.
To the team's success collectively. The fans don't know what to cheer for at times. Whoever they just got really excited about picking.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense at the bottom.
Kispert drawing interest in the trade market? No
They
way.
need rim protection. They're 27th in defensive efficiency, 24th in defense on on-ball screens, 29th in transition defense, and 25th in rim protection.
Okay, Richard.
What?
I mean,
I just hope the Suns pull off something impressive here. Something exciting. What up, Nike? What up, Blosif? And by Blosif, I mean Brosif. Michael Evans, Jeremy, Vision Phasma, Suns #1.
As a group. That's the issue, and we saw
Got Justice in the house, Alien Aztec, Michael Evans, Timothy McDonald, DC, what up?
It's a great place to be in, but it also complicates things a little bit more.
It looks like we have at least one Hawks fan in
Conjuring Trick said Gabe looks like a young Adam Silver. That's probably truer than I wish it was, you know?
To welcome in potentially Zach.
But we'll live with it.
This is the thing. We talk about defense and rim protection, but you can also up your defense by having enthusiastic perimeter defenders. And so when you think about Zach Reese, what's going on?
After chugging that beer,
There's your boy Ricochet, Gary. He's second now. We're going to find out that the Spurs traded.
They need a little bit of wine. Yeah, maybe an afternoon cappuccino.
K-Quick.
Repping the city.
It's just one of them things, man. You know, they'll
joining him in their city in Atlanta.
They'll copyright us up in and out of here real quick.
Obviously, we just saw the draft headquarters where some exciting phone calls were potentially made. If you're moving down the checklist, though, for Atlanta,
Big Merc says, I would listen to what Houston is offering. We could fleece them pretty good. Stephen A says Houston doesn't really want okay, this is the other thing he said, Sundo. He goes, Houston doesn't really want Kevin Durant because they realize that they're not quite there yet. What they would prefer is, even though it's not a good possibility, there is a possibility they could get Devin Booker. And that's when I shut the clip off. That's when I was like, I ain't doing this today.
NBA draft. The Atlanta Hawks.
Here we go.
Zachary
Rizache.
Wow. Can I be honest?
So I
don't think he's.
shocked.
I'm shocked.
More celebratory drinks going around for the second straight year.
I'm so shocked.
France goes #1 overall. As
Gary says, thank God the Spurs can't get him. He did not like Rizache. He did not like him. He doesn't hate him. He just didn't think he thinks he's overrated. And I do too after watching him.
All-Star. His sister was the MVP of the U16 European Championship.
Well, somebody had to be the first overall pick in this awful.
Like Kobe said.
draft.
Like I think of what Kobe said. Soft. Okay, that's what I think of with this dude. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
That is a very confident shooter. He shoots just under 40% from three, and he's rangy.
Jeremy says
on
weird
both
pick.
ends of the floor. I like the way he moves
Alex
the
would have been
ball.
better.
He can cut off the ball, and with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray,
see.
that's going to be an important factor. He's talented and has a lot of potential. I wouldn't call him an
What? There's
explosive
no way
athlete,
that's
but he's
true.
a
Someone
good
says the
athlete,
Mavericks have interest in
and he's
KD. There's
really
no
a
way that's
creator.
real.
The Mavericks.
Yeah, there's no way that's real.
Well, why would they not have? Why would they not have interest in him?
I'm sure they have interest. It's not happening.
On that side, and he can defend 1 through 4, so he also helps Atlanta's defense. He's electric in transition.
Slayers, stop making stuff up.
Of course, he's a recipient.
By the way, Slayers is Garbo on Discord. Like, what is it? Like, what's your name on
Something Garbo?
Yeah.
Every NBA team is looking for a wing player.
Bro's gonna have Derek white hair in a hot minute.
That's funny.
Has a feel for the game, competitiveness, and versatility defensively to guard all over the floor. His team, JL Bourg, had the #1.
Who is making this report and why they're reading from the script?
They asked him to guard everybody from point guards to power forwards. You don't see this very often
Sergio
from a
Dip.
teenager playing against this level of competition. 45 dunks this season, more than any wing player in this class.
I don't know. Watch him play. Tell me what you think. He's a good shooter.
That's a weird looking shot.
Now he needs to improve his ball handling and shot creation to become more than just a 3-and-D role player like he mostly was.
Gary
this
says
season,
if Houston
as well
takes
as
Castle,
strength,
which is
should
who
come in
he
time.
wants,
I've been
he's going to
watching
report
Riza
this
since he
channel
was
for
15.
racist
I love this pick from
slanders and
Atlanta.
homophobia.
I hate you so much.
Well, you better just hope that.
I hope y'all take that Nicolo, whatever his name is, just because I know how y'all feel about Euro players over there in San Antonio. I hope that's who y'all take.
A player has been drafted #1 without a college background, and you can just see the international flavor that we have seen at the top
Yao Ming's
of the draft
big ass
in the last couple
had
of
no
decades.
business being
And
that
now
big. What up,
Zachary
Chris?
Rizache is with our Monica McNutt.
Zach, the second year
Andrea.
that a Frenchman goes #1 in the NBA. I saw you smiling as we took a look at the scene at State Farm Arena, your new home
Bro, she
arena.
kinda
What are you
tall.
thinking about joining the Atlanta Hawks?
That's a blessing, you know.
I am excited for how you.
We sacrébleu.
I am excited for how you say the chicken and waffles.
Come
on.
all the work that I've been through, And my family is here.
He said Borat.
I can't wait to hang out with Rudy Gobert.
This is amazing. I don't know what to say. So special.
You got it. It's very special. Congratulations, Zach. We'll send it back upstairs.
Oui. Sacrément.
Wee and ho is wild in 2024. Okay.
Hey, bro. You can thank Keaton Thompson for that one, bro. You remember that?
What was that one that he would do?
Remember Pierre Escargot when he was in the bathtub? He'd be like,
yes.
Francois, Artois, and then say a bunch of stupid stuff that wasn't really French. And he'd be like, there's biscuit in my toaster. You remember that? And East Metro just found himself a new clip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As head coach after firing Wes Unseld Jr. mid-season. So Richard, when you're looking at the
I was just thinking about him in Atlanta is like, oh, bro, someone's gonna need to teach him how to resist
a team that even when I played 5
the
years ago, they were still searching.
finer things in life. You know,
I feel like it was a year or two.
He's gonna have women throwing themselves at him. I mean, he's from France. He's probably seen some great.
Just the sounding little racist and homophobic. Sure.
Let's say the Atlanta Hawks that have 2 legitimate players on their team.
You better turn it around.
Washington also picked up the 14th pick.
Better start saying good things about Kamala real quick.
So they're going to be picking again in just a little while.
My girl Kamala. My
webcam keeps freezing, so I don't know if it's because your PC.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. This is a 4080 Super.
It don't matter. What does that matter?
This computer has more computing power than we had when we went to the moon.
What are you streaming with?
An all-defensive team member in the NBA.
The graphics card.
Yeah, I am using my graphics card. I wasn't a week ago. I didn't know what I was doing, but Lordy fixed that. All right.
Hopefully it holds up. Washington making their pick.
With the second pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr from Toulouse, France, overtime elite.
Another one? Oui.
It's all about, you know,
hey, that's why they went to the finals in the Olympics, remember?
We did not practice our French accent near enough for this stream. Look at your boy Devin Carter. I'm low-key happy we ain't getting his zesty ludicrous looking ass. All right,
that's crazy. Zesty ludicrous is wild.
With his family, and Alex told me that he was really most looking forward to sharing.
Am I wrong?
Zesty ludicrous is crazy.
One of the more unique paths to the
Am I wrong?
He has played
Look at bro.
So much experience, you have to think he's drawing from his experience as well.
That is wild. Look at my boy Alex Sarr, bro.
He looks clean.
He looks clean.
In the tan Barack Obama suit.
Washington Wizards defensively
to match the hat, you know.
At the NBA Combine to Christine Williamson, when she talked to him, he said, "My defensive versatility."
That chain is clean.
On that side.
I'm not gonna lie.
That chain costs as much as this house I'm living in.
I feel like if Adam Silver really wanted to try, he could fly.
What do you mean?
With them big ass Dumbo ears of his.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bro, he got some big ears, dog. It's like
he led the Australian NBL in block percentage, but he can do more than that with the way he covers ground, hedging ball screens, switching on the perimeter,
Hey Jeff, I wish I could buy that PC, but I can't. I can't afford it.
No, he's saying he built one.
Oh, nice. No, he says built a new PC for Sundo.
He said built or build? He said build.
Oh, I'm sad. I wish you'd buy me one.
Same thing for me, Jeff. This one is built for both, you know.
And tougher and improves his feel for
working gaming.
Sarr's camp honed in on Washington from very early on in this process with general manager Will Dawkins.
And I've been gaming too much. Let me be very clear. Let me be clear.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't you say that about Luda. I know you're a fan of Eminem, you bum.
And your miles are
you know what I could do, though?
Jonathan,
you know what I could do?
Gary's, he's like, I like my basketball players black and I like my rappers white.
And I don't like them to intermingle.
That's crazy work.
Gary.
Real Madrid.
If we can't slander Gary, who can we slander?
Do you remember that time when Gary reported us to the authorities?
Zoom. There we go. And then after that, the Perth Wildcats
there we
in
go.
Australia from 2023 to 2024. You didn't like my Zoom?
All right, so Houston's got the pick. So who do you not want them to take, Gary?
What's the noise do planes make? I guess
He doesn't want Stephon Castle to go.
Okay, I hope y'all get
Stephon Castle is
I hope they
nice,
take Stephon Castle right here.
Jonathan Gavoni mentioned the French Revolution. It's the first time since 2003 the top 2 picks in the draft.
We got 93 watching. Everybody hit that like button for us, please.
Seriously, guys, help us out. Hit that like button.
A whole lot.
And let's get this stream growing a little bit.
And before the Suns pick, because we got a while to go, a long while to go. I need y'all, Gabe, make another poll while we got people in here. See if people have changed their mind.
All over,
Should they pick at 22, trade back? Let's put that poll in, and then we'll start asking people questions about what they
What has he shared with you about playing in this league?
What they want, who they want, etc.
Everything I've learned is through him, and he gave me all his knowledge, and till this day, it's really special to have someone like him in my corner.
I hear you getting a little choked up. Tell me why.
Hey, Slayers, quit being a spoiler, okay?
I know how it feels to go out and draft and for me to be able to be a top pick now is, it's really special.
Look at my boy crying, bro. I feel him.
Alex, enjoy
Pause.
tonight. Congratulations on your next chapter.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alex Sarr getting emotional, understandably so, seeing his dreams realized here.
Poll is up. Per Sundo's request, should the Suns trade this 22nd pick? Up, down, stay.
By the way, the Houston Rockets
you tell us.
The number 3 overall pick. It goes way back to the James Harden trade. You can see all the particulars right here on your screen. I want to bring
let me go ahead and
First says I wouldn't want no crying on. First of all, that's all you have on your team tonight. You have the biggest one, literally the biggest one. Sacre bleu. I'm Victor Wembanyama. I'm Victor Wembanyama.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu.
That's what they run up and down the court saying.
But I think you do need to improve.
Hey, says we should trade back for Shamet. No.
41 in their first season under Ime Udoka. The pick is in.
Shane McCarthy says go Suns. I agree. Go Suns. Oh, pick is in. It's going to be Reed as
the third pick in the 2024.
Slayers has spoiled already.
The Houston Rockets select Reed Shepherd.
How did you know?
Because Slayer said it in the chat.
No, I'm asking Slayers.
Twitter.
Slayers, are you from the future?
It's because Twitter, because Shams is being a... Shams and them always spoil it on Twitter first.
Katie said, make a poll that Sundo needs to make a trip to Austin.
Yeah, been there, done that. And I'm not going to do it during the dead hot of the summer either.
True that.
Forget that.
You had told him just a year
We're going on a retreat in October. You need to come down in October, right when the weather breaks.
He's an outdoorsman. He loves camping in his spare time.
You're right. I may have to do that.
With Miss Sundo.
What a meteoric rise for Reed Shepherd.
We're going to get probably...
But he is the best shooter in this draft. 52% from 3 last year for Kentucky.
Airbnb. Bring the kiddos. Get your own wing of the house.
Shoot it from deep. He can shoot it off the catch.
The beach.
Vision says Gabe and Sundo trick-or-treating in real life stream. Yeah, let's do it.
Kind of a free safety type defender. He gets a lot
you
of
as
steals,
SpongeBob and me as Patrick.
A very underrated athlete. Finished very high in the vertical leap, the standing
that would
vert,
be amazing.
and the max vert at the NBA Combine.
And Gary is Squidward.
Can he stay in front? of elite guards in the NBA. He's small, but man, he can really shoot it and has a great feel for the game.
The thing about Houston is what?
So I got to be honest, Reed Shepherd, not somebody I looked into at all. I knew he was white. You know, so I knew that.
I knew he was white.
So you got to give me some credit. But he's 6'1", bro. He must be incredible to be white and going this early in the draft. How good is Reed Shepherd, guys?
He's the best shooter.
He knows how to play with the guys around him, whether he's drawing defenders.
Oh, yeah. Gary would be Gary the Snail. What am I thinking? Tori is Squidward. Yes. It's all coming together now.
Then you're Patrick.
Yeah, I said I'm Patrick, you're SpongeBob.
Why am I SpongeBob?
I'll be Sponge. I'll be Sponge Boy. Or I'll be Mr. Krabs. Oh, Katie, since Katie's so short, she could be Plankton.
That's crazy work. Her being Plankton. That's wild.
I figured she'd rather be Plankton than
she'd be Sandy Squirrel.
Okay, yeah. She could be Sandy.
She's from Texas.
I figured she wouldn't want to be Mrs. Puff. Nobody wants to be Mrs. Puff.
Sandy's from Texas, remember? Remember that whole episode where they make fun of her?
True. That's true. And she whoops that ass. She whoops all their asses. Yeah.
Hog ties him back.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you, Stacey.
That is Katie.
Every milestone of his life so far as parents who have been.
Bro, do we want to talk about this or do we want to just not talk about this? What we're seeing here. Not in June. We're not going to talk about it in June.
I mean, why are you going that route?
I'm thankful to be here, enjoying with my family.
She's just a
people, family, and friends that are here, and get to
listen to the way she's talking, bro. She's just a southern lady. She's just a southern lady, bro.
That's what I think.
She's just a southern lady
that's
with short hair, because that's what they
think.
do in Texas, bro. When they get older, and they really embrace the
Gary goes,
gray hair.
let's talk about it.
He's looking to learn.
No, Gary.
Whatever it takes to win, he's gonna. If it's not making threes right away, that's getting teammates involved. Whatever it takes to win and be on the court, I'm gonna do whatever makes the team
Bro
better.
is 6'1" and just got picked 3rd overall. And white. Did I mention that?
Apparently, this draft is so bad.
Whole lot of Kentucky royalty up there.
He's got to be great, dude.
Last night, Reed Shepherd, he tried his hand at throwing out the first pitch. Shall we take a look at how he did?
Perfect. This gives them Stephon Castle.
Oh, there we go. Is that
He's hate odds. Chill out, bro.
Family affair. Perk's throw is the bar that we're setting here now.
Someone says Katy Perry. That's wild.
Katy Perry. Yes.
We're gonna leave it out there. He's up here somewhere.
Rivers, have you seen his? You know. Well, and then Mom got a birthday cake earlier. It's her birthday. What better way to celebrate, Jay,
That's his
than
mom.
at the NBA draft, watching your son see his dreams come true?
I think she get a bigger cake. That's
Yeah, maybe the decoration.
I want to watch Beetlejuice after this. Do you want to watch Beetlejuice with me?
But now the San
No.
Antonio
Why are we talking about
Spurs,
man's
they
mom
are
like that?
on the clock.
Not everybody can be Luca's mom.
I was thinking about the classic movie Beetlejuice.
Bringing with them the Iceman, George Gervin. He was a 4-time scoring champ.
Here you are making it about
Robinson was the number
other
1
issues.
Remember, he served 2 years in the Navy, joined the Spurs in '89, and the Admiral won the MVP award. But the boat is really picked up some speed. Where Tim Duncan was drafted number 1 overall in '97.
What is going on with the stream?
1999. They'd had 2
Do you hear that too?
international players in Tony Parker.
I don't hear anything.
Win 3 titles in a 5-season
The audio's not like
Your house might be
crazy
haunted.
something?
I'm thinking your house is haunted.
The franchise to their last title in 2014.
It might be, bro.
You might want to get that checked out.
It might be, bro.
Games from 97 to 2019.
Did you guys like Ishbia's tweet? Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, you're 100% right on that, Jeff F. But that's Sundo's girl, so you gotta be careful.
You spelled Croatia wrong, by the way. I don't care if you're 13. I know you got a good education, kid.
Chris, what did Ishbia tweet?
Earlier today, how they weren't trading KD.
Ishbia said that? Attaboy-ish.
Fourth pick in the 2024 NBA draft.
Oh, Gary got who he wanted.
Select Stephon Castle.
Let's go.
Gary got who he wanted.
Bro is a pimp. Bro is a quintessential Spur. Gary, get recording now.
I hate the Spurs. And they're going to get Cam Johnson.
They better not get Cam Johnson.
And they're going to trade for Cam Johnson, bro. I hate this team.
An excellent two-way player. His team.
They're moving up in this life, bro. Guys, we got 114 watching. Welcome in. Please do us a favor and hit that like button if you can. It really helps the stream out.
To what Victor Wembanyama is building in San Antonio.
You know, it's like
offers to move down from 6.
God wants to give him all that great hair, and then this is what he does to me. I mean, that's brutal, bro. Brutal.
Welcome aboard the Spurs train, Gary. You know what? Shut up. Gabe's not making thumbnails for you ever again. Go steal somebody else's thumbnails. Oh, man. Dude. See, this is what
they have 8 too, by the way. They have 8.
I'll be real quiet.
What were you gonna say?
I'm being quiet. This is what a real GM and a real franchise looks like.
But I think he compares very favorably as a bigger Drew Holiday. That's how much I think of his defensive ability. Wow. Stephon Castle is a great defender.
He's going to need to make at least 2 tonight. There's a lot of channels defending on him.
I love what Dan Hurley said. He said, no freshman impacted winning like this champion. His combination of talent, work ethic, and humility. All of those things.
Tom Izzo in the house says weakest draft since the 94 draft.
Great player. I mean, you mentioned Terrence Shannon Jr.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep an open mind about, you know,
Stephon Castle was able to do in the NCAA tournament.
He shut him off completely.
How weak the draft is. I feel like it's just not top heavy as bleep. You know.
Is he was injured early in the year.
Yeah, these are just going to be a bunch of role players, man. Solid starters, role players. That's all you're going to get out of these dudes.
Went from a good defensive team to a truly elite defensive team.
Dude's a straight up stud, bro.
Another was Donovan Klingon blocking shots inside and controlling.
So how's your what up, King J Rock? What's your poll going at here? 49% want to stick with that 22nd pick right now.
What that means is since you're going to trade.
Excited to get a player like this. You can see what the San Antonio Spurs are building. They do it very methodically. They do it their way.
Bro, you remember Hashim Thabit?
Yes.
Hashim the Bust.
Flop.
And his shot will improve, as Jay said.
Here are the UConn players drafted in the top 5, and now Stephon Castle is with Monica.
Stephon, congratulations. All right, we're taking a deep breath. You're headed to San Antonio to play with this guy, Victor Wembanyama. You may have heard of him. But when you think of the opportunity that you now have to add your championship pedigree to this organization, what are they getting?
I mean, they're obviously getting a winner. You know, I learned how to win last year, so I'm coming in with that kind of mindset. And, you know, just to have a teammate like that next to you, I feel like it opens up the floor so much for
look at this
you to grow
chain.
and expand your game. So, you know, I just can't wait to get out there.
How come you don't wear ice like that?
I'm not in the NBA.
You got at UConn, and I heard you let out
You gonna let that stop you?
Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, well,
yes.
Like, our first
I feel like I'm not
this,
quite black enough to wear ice.
Right there. The Spurs value winning. They value workers. They value championships. And this
What's
is just
up?
the perfect player for them to draft.
Roy trying to flex on us.
What'd Roy say?
I wear ice like
Stephon,
this.
congratulations.
Roy does though.
I know he's flexing on us.
Remember?
Congratulations, Stephon.
My wife goes, "You're not."
Pistons are on the clock, and the Trajan-Langdon era begins for Detroit. So I want to bring in our senior NBA insider,
White
Adrian
people,
Wojnarowski,
right, Sundo?
This conversation. White
people
doesn't have a head coach
You
right
know?
now, as they are looking right
What
now.
up, though, Roy?
Their selection with this pick. What's the timeline in which we could see a new head coach in place?
Malika, one candidate that the Pistons are
It's nice like that. We got 130 watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button as we go through this draft and have
Getting closer
fun.
and closer to the Suns' pick, bro.
Yeah, as we're sitting at 5, waiting for Detroit to fumble this pick too.
number of calls at number 5 for the Pistons. Several teams have been trying to get up.
Who do we want?
For the chance at
That's a
getting
good question,
B47.
Among those teams, the Memphis Grizzlies at number 9.
I'm going to
imagine Klingon plugging right into their starting lineup.
Switch up the
right now, Detroit's fielding those calls.
poll because it's sticking around 50%.
Klingon gets the 6.
Okay.
But I think for Detroit now, they're deciding whether
Emperor Baby Boy Day 1 with the $2 donut says, we want that Tyler dude, right? Well, there's 2 Tylers. But there are other options. It does not have to be Tyler Kolek. It does not have to be Tyler Smith. Am I right?
Absolutely right.
7'6" wingspan, and he's big, strong.
We'll get into more of the players as
it makes him a great defender, but his timing
these
is
guys
what
start
sets him apart.
whittling down.
Challenges everything in the lane and around the rim. And his timing, he doesn't leave the floor until the offensive player leaves the floor. Doesn't foul very much. He's a good rebounder, and he's got great
Jeff
hands.
F. Chill out. He says we're getting Tyler Eulis back. Oh my gosh.
Catch the ball and make a pass out of it. He's a good passer, especially for his size. And the tallest Mater.
Who's mining away?
I like the fit. I like the fit. So Donovan Klingon, of course, is a talent.
Bro and Frank Vogel got fired.
Literally just reported moments
Both
ago,
got
the
fired in their
Pistons
first year
decided to keep
coaching.
this pick and are focusing in on Ron
Let's find out
Holland. Tell us a
hilarious.
little bit about his game.
Well, I mean, you think of Ron Holland, the perimeter play and his versatility at his size. Had an up and down year as far as the G League Ignite goes, but a player that can attack off the basket, that can get downhill. I think Ron Holland would be a great fit for
Who do you think I should put in? Because I feel like people don't want Tyler Smith. I feel like Tyler Smith is just you and
slipping
me.
down boards too. I think he's slipping on boards too. So
who's a good 4th person to put in there?
Who'd you put so far?
Kolek, Dunn, Missy.
He was the G League Ignite's best player.
You're not gonna put Khalil Ware in there?
Jacket there as well. We're
Okay.
getting close to this pick officially.
The possibility.
Again, our Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that this is where they're
I'll
struggling here on Ron
Put
Holland.
Bub in there.
I will go berserk if we get Kellow.
Should we expect a nerd trade tonight? Hey, that would be pretty fire, Roy. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Free agency is not far away. And so when you look at the
I don't know if expect, but I don't think we should be surprised, if that makes sense.
Interview I think the level of coaching that they were like, Trajan Langdon just took over the job, and apparently the pick is in.
You want to do this?
No, you do that job.
You want to try, send it back to the podium. NBA Commissioner.
Let's see who the Pistons pick.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ron Holland II from Dallas, Texas, and the NBA
G League Ignite.
They love those G League Ignite players, huh?
Well, they got rid of Monty, so
18 years old.
who knows what they like now.
Him tell me that he is just
Can you believe they got Monty up out of there after that historic contract?
For the Ignite.
Sundo.
Maybe they found out he wasn't a good developer of young talent. Or maybe he had another fight with ownership.
Right? Maybe he didn't get along with owners.
Spare time, Andrea. He enjoys playing the drums. Last summer, he held his first Hoops and Health youth camp in Duncanville High School in Texas. And his dad is a chef whose specialty
Jeremy
Simmons is Bronny. Oh my gosh.
I guess I should have put Bronny in there, huh?
No, because that would have just been the #1 pick.
This shit about to get real interesting around 17, bro. Around 14, 15 to see if... I mean, obviously nobody's going to sneak up and take Bronny before the Lakers, right? Nobody would do that.
He can contribute on both ends of the floor. His skill set is so versatile. So whoever the coach is going to have a lot to work with Ron Holland.
And he's just 18 years old. He's an aggressive, lengthy wing that is a driver slasher. We mentioned above the rim finisher. And he's got
Bismack Biombo in the house. Said who was the first pick? It was Ricochet.
Roy, look what Roy said, Gabe.
Roy's down to 226.
Yeah.
Lost 15 pounds. Let's go, bro. 15 is big.
222.6. Don't sell our guy short.
222.6. That's big. Baby boy, toy, Joy's boy, corduroy, sweet baby Ray's sauce, Roy. What's your height,
going into the G League
Roy?
Ignite to play against grown men, but his intensity level.
Because I'm seeing you going on kind of like a. Roy's kind of like our version of Salt Poppy. You know who Salt Poppy is?
No.
Filipino. Looks like a Filipino. He looks like a. Wait, hold on.
With the Salt Bay meme?
Yeah. He pours the salt in. No, but this is a fat Filipino. But then he got into boxing and now he's ripped. He puts the salt together in his hands and does like the. Come on, how do you not know Salt Poppy? Not Salt Bay. That's what I think of Roy, in the best way, Roy.
Let's see if Charlotte moves back. If the rumor's true.
That has carried me throughout my whole journey.
So I got to take a little bit of a sidebar around because as we were preparing for this, you're 18. Your favorite artist is Teddy Pendergrass.
Nino said, I got $5, says we get a white boy.
But I get it from, listening to
I need a white boy.
Growing up, I really enjoyed listening to it. And then one day I just threw it on in the workout, and it was history.
Tyler Kolek at 57% in this poll right now. Sundo.
Crazy.
Not crazy.
Oh, there goes my video again, freezing on Gabe's stream.
But it's gots to be you, baby. I'm running at full force, baby.
That's probably why it's freezing, because you're running at full force.
No, look how smooth I am, baby.
Yeah, only
Sundo's computer is old.
Your mom is
and
old.
He can't handle it. You were freezing up on you were freezing up on
I know
Bleacher
it's
Report.
stupid. It's a stupid internet, man.
Now, do you have a Rogan mic, or is that just me?
Do you have a Rogan mic, or is that just me?
I'm the guy that asks simple questions, all right?
Oh, yeah?
And I don't want to get mocked for it.
Remember that time when you didn't even know what an interface was? The truth of the $1 super chat. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Truth. If you meant to have a message, let us know. We'll read it.
Nah, Vision, it's not my computer. It's definitely my internet, dude. I'm Wi-Fi'd up down here in the basement. I can't get hardwired in unless I drill holes in my ceiling. So
I really, and forgive me, but I really thought you were saying I can't get hard, but you said hard drive.
Hold on a second. We may have issues. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, somebody's computer's having little issues. Look at him. Oh, I got to take a picture of this. Look at this cock. Unbelievable. Guy wants to complain about my 4080 Super, and I got a Joe Rogan mic over here. And this guy freezing up and disappearing. What do you know? Oh, baby. Do I have any sort of Sundo image I can pop in there? We'll find something. And now I probably have to go back into... Let me see. Oh, Sundo. Sundo's computer is taking the plunge. Unfortunate. Guess I gotta pull the chat back up myself. Bismack says, what are your thoughts on the KD to the Rockets? But now we're getting a phone call from Sundo. You know it's gonna be laden with excuses. Hello.
Back in the stream because we're using stupid Streamlabs now. It's not gonna work the way it used to. I can literally hear you talking smack to me. Go pull up the browser.
What browser?
Whenever I open up the link,
Yeah.
it puts me in a web browser. I have to, I don't know, the webcam and bring it back up.
Okay.
I can literally hear you talking.
Do I need maybe generate a new link?
Yeah, generate a new link.
Got it. Got it. I won't make this mistake again. How'd you like that picture that froze of you looking all stupid? You looked dumb, mouth agape. You know? Torrey Jones would never get caught in a situation like that. All right, link's been sent. Well, just trying to tell you the link's been sent.
Yeah, it's sent. I'm in here.
Sorry about that, folks.
Do you know what I did?
Well, Nike Blown says too many hub tabs up at once.
No. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. No, I wasn't it, you dummies. Charlotte's picking. Who are they picking?
What up, Trap Beats? Who this?
Oh,
they took Salon. This is one of the guys that the Spurs were likely to take.
Trap Beats was good. Joseph Smith was good. No, I had to change. So I had to change my Wi-Fi. Apparently, I was on some freaking. My PC put me on some random Wi-Fi.
Really?
Yeah, I was on our old router upstairs. So
maybe that's why
I connect to the router all the way upstairs. It's exact. I had to connect it to my extender downstars. That's why I was freezing.
I'm checking the Discord. Sundo, ooh, what a good pick. Thank you, Metro.
What did Metro say?
He just got a good snapshot of your freeze frame.
Yeah, we can go ahead and delete that shit.
No. We're going to have a lot of uses for that freeze frame. I say a new t-shirt with that freeze frame on it.
Keep it up, Metro.
He's never getting adopted again.
No, he's not, because he keeps doing dumb shit like that.
Are you going to have to get in contact with Kimberly?
Yep. Keep it up.
All right, so Salon to the Hornets, Portland up next. You know it could be fun? To stream snipe Torrey and the Blazers. That could be fun, right?
Why would we do that?
Why would we do that? Why wouldn't we do that?
He never runs out of energy, which helps.
Oh, while they're making the pick to see what?
Yeah. Exactly.
Sure, why not? But then you're gonna change the whole. You gotta open another window for it. Then.
I know. I'm doing it right now.
Turning 19 until August.
Wow.
Romp, actually, I'm not, which is kind of crazy.
What'd Romp say?
He's not. He's no Gordon Hayward.
Well, the game is there, and when you look at Zachary, when you look at Wembanyama, both of them played for Tony Parker's team in France.
Yep.
So when you have one of the great point guards in NBA history that's over there, really kind of running a field team.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, NC Dream, relax.
There is a French.
What happened?
There's a French
We like
explosion
Suns
over
Geek.
here right now, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon.
Suns Geek is a goat. What's happening about Suns Geek?
Unless you're just talking about fans in general calling us all geeks, then screw yourself.
Basketball talent that this world has ever seen.
Oh.
France is going to be one of those big teams there.
Somebody that Booker hurt in the past.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, but
Alongside some of your
I don't know what happened with Suns Geek.
Yeah, so that was a Hall of Famer in me, and then a future Hall of Famer in me. But
you're gasping.
Film the draft going. I mean, it's going.
Can't keep up.
No, I can't.
It's going whatever.
These young men tonight.
All right,
I mean, I think it's going well.
Of decorated Frenchmen. I want to bring back
Donovan
in our
Clingan is probably going to be a Portland
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
All right.
Now, though, is the Portland Trailblazers.
I'm going to mute that.
Yeah, you'd assume so.
They tried to trade up, but now they just need to.
Give me a second here.
Yeah.
Don't stream it to me. I can just open it up myself.
No. I'm streaming it on our stream.
There's the Blazer
Yes, don't stream it to me because I need to have your window open. Good call.
He's a struggling Hornet for you. And now we
they want to trade back to 9.
Clock. Or could the Blazers like hold Klingon over Memphis and trade back to 9? I don't mind that as a play, but
don't spoil picks or you'll be banned. I'm gonna spoil a pick just so they ban my ass, bro.
You
Please.
might still get Connect because I don't think the Spurs are taking Connect at 8.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want Connect, I think just like Charlotte a minute ago,
I'm gonna say Topic just because
you're giving up some value by just staying and taking your guy. So I would be pretty cool with that. But every single rumor we've heard is that the Blazers were trying to move up, and it was Donovan Klingon they were after, and now he's on the board at 7. So I would just be surprised if they don't just pick Donovan Klingon here.
Yep. Mods, ban anyone that spoils.
Ooh.
We got Blazer fans in there. Nice. Might be the only
Blazer
guy. Fans in there. Shout out to them for representing the cause.
Don't say they got their guy. Don't spoil it.
There you go.
We'll ban everyone.
NBA draft. The Portland Trailblazers select.
All right, cool. I'm closing there.
There it is.
I don't care. Open it back or stream back up. They got Klingon.
Donovan Klingon is a Portland Trailblazer. Eric,
you're
dominating, seething.
Behind.
Hey, we'll take Aiden back for Drew Eubanks.
That sucks.
What do you mean my stream's behind? It's
joking.
I mean, you're
Code. What do you think about them getting Adria? I mean, good for them.
When you played this stuff, it was ahead of my live TV, but now it's behind it. So.
Got you. Yeah.
Boy,
Klingon's
no one's checking the Discord.
Anyway, let's react to this
or
pick. Chat, how do you feel about this pick?
Do they look happy or not?
I know a lot of you wanted Connect. I like Connect as well. But Donovan
said that's the guy they
Klingon is a
wanted. They look fine to me.
Trailblazer.
It's black on our screen.
Ultimately,
so...
the Blazers just improved their defense long term with Avdia and Klingon. This is crazy that Donovan Klingon is a Portland Trailblazer to me. Eric
did he ever
won
look
back-to-back
happy?
national
Can I ask you that question?
UConn. Is a legitimate 7'2" big man.
Don't you talk about Torrey Jones like that.
I'm a little higher on him than Eric. I had him 9th on my board. Eric, I believe you had him 16th. What do you think of this pick for the Blazers? Like, how are you feeling right now?
Don't worry, Code 8 will be in the G League in about...
I'm happy we didn't give up assets to do it.
Yeah.
So that's first and foremost. Knowing that he was their main target,
Gabe.
I'm riveted.
I mean, I'm curious to know what they tried to give Charlotte to move up one spot.
This is Torrey's highlight. Like, this is Torrey's setup. Like,
in my opinion,
he's not using ESPN stuff. Look at that. That's sick, right?
And I put Edie in the same category. I know, Torrey, you're gonna push back on this.
Hey, good for him.
But I feel like Scoot.
Unfortunately, we're married.
Needed a big.
We don't got time to do stuff like that.
Your jealousy of Torrey Jones has never been more clear.
Absolutely, he's
okay.
White, and he's from Portland. Why wouldn't I be jealous?
I just hope Gary was alive to hear that. I hope he isn't dead yet.
I hope you all realize that was massive sarcasm. Romero in the chat. Gary says I'm here. Hey, bro, I know for a fact Gary died laughing hearing that.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely died laughing hearing that.
So what's going to happen with...
Hey, I mute the stream, bro.
Like the...
In the top 10.
You talk about Torrey's stream?
No.
The actual...
Not to answer
Yes.
the question, I understand. And already the hats.
Spurs to take your boy. Dude, the Spurs are... The Spurs are going to have all Euros on their team.
What up, Chris?
Before it's done.
Seriously, bro.
wanted his opportunity.
They're gonna move to Croatia,
bro. The Croatia Spurs.
Obviously, they have Scoot Henderson, but now they go draft a center.
We got 131
America.
watching.
You know,
we got 100. That's true. We got 131 watching. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all for coming through and hanging out with us. Joshua says, "Please read mine. Please read yours." What? Zach.
Portland fans and in that organization are going to end up having to address.
Bronny James, the son. Stop it, Joseph. Bro.
Now for the second time tonight, the San Antonio Spurs
I don't know.
back on the clock,
Gabe.
Jay. I think there was some conversation.
It's not impossible.
What do you do if that actually
San Antonio
happens?
Spurs wanted to
Giggle.
Do you try
Cry.
Do you try to then
Unalive myself.
Compartmentalize it in a day or two? Be like, well, you know what?
No. I will have an existential crisis.
That's what you will do. In 2 days, you'll be like, well,
only because Bron came out and said, I ain't going to Phoenix on a minimum. So
and James Jones being his good friend said, "Oh yeah, bet."
He's like, "Oh yeah, well then I'm just gonna draft Bronny that much more harder
and make you mad."
Okay, James.
Out of pettiness, that would be hilarious. What if Brian James became a star?
Sundo in the house.
For real.
I would be shocked, Emperor, Baby Boy, Joy's Boy, Corduroy, Sweet Baby Ray Sauce Roy. I'd be shocked.
It's crazy.
Well, in Suns Jam session, I was watching Suns Jam, and he was in there, and they accidentally referred to him as Ray instead of Roy. They said Emperor Day One Ray. So I've been calling him Sweet Baby Ray Sauce ever since.
Sweet Baby Ray Sauce, bro.
You know?
Whether it's Rob Dillingham, whether it's Devin Carter.
Coach says Bronny going to be twice as good as Kolek.
Okay. And that's when you see sustainable
Shut up, Code. I mean,
only because of his DNA, you know what I'm saying? He got royalty, got loyalty inside his DNA.
That could take a player that might have some things, and you're like, hey, we can work on this.
I mean, Code, I'll remember, and I'll give you credit if you end up being right.
Now, obviously, when you're at that level of a pick, you want to get somebody that can contribute, but also I think
now his name is Mainstream Roy. Okay, explain that, Roy.
For this NBA draft on NBA Today, and he talked about the prospect of playing with Victor Wembanyama. He thought that he would be the perfect guy to pair alongside him. He said he really doesn't mind coming off the bench the majority of the season, taking on whatever role is needed. He's okay.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Let's see who it is.
Pick us in, Gabe. Who's going to be?
Gary, who's going to be, Gary? No spoilies or we'll ban everyone. We'll ban everyone. We'll ban everyone.
2024 NBA Draft. The San Antonio Spurs select Rob Dillingham.
Wow. I don't think Gary was expecting Dillingham.
Was hoping for a home with the San Antonio Spurs. He was the SEC Sixth Man of the Year. He studies the likes of Jason Kidd, of Steve Nash, of Darius Garland, and head coach Dennis Gates said.
How about we change his name to Celebrity Roy, because he says I lost weight and look like a celeb. You need to check in Discord.
Tell me why. Check Discord.
Celebrity Roy.
I'm in Discord. What were we looking at in Discord?
In media. Oh, Bollywood Roy. Bollywood Roy. New name. Bollywood Roy. He put it in media.
Great handle, but his speed, his quickness, his change of direction really.
I have a joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
And he's
yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not gonna do
it. What? Nope. Does it have Does it have the word slumdog involved?
It does not.
Okay.
No.
Good.
No.
Because I was gonna come down on you for that.
Nope. But you do look like He looked like a Dragon Ball Z character for real, for real.
He does! Dragon Ball Roy!
He looked like a Dragon Ball Z character for real, in that outfit. It's fire though.
Dragon Bollywood Roy.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. You can imagine step backs. Darius Garland is a great comparison for Dillingham. But you're not going to be
I'll text you what I was gonna say.
Because as our Adrian Wojnarowski just reported, Minnesota has traded for the 8th pick and Rob Dillingham. It's time now for Welcome to the Neighborhood, brought to you by They were both with the Spurs.
That would have been the worst thing possible.
I don't know about worst thing possible.
That would have been so bad, bro. If I would have just started that, it almost came out. Just as a whoa. I know Roy wouldn't have been.
No, Roy wouldn't be mad, but someone else would have.
But bro, we would have got flagged, bro. We would have flagged.
Which I think that they were lacking on the scoring side.
I think we can get away with it. I think we can get away with it. I really do.
Not doing it, Roy. I'll tell you later, Roy.
Which was so big in the postseason if you had bench depth, and that's something that I think Minnesota just added.
It was funny as I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh no.
He's got elite speed. He can run with Anthony Edwards. He is the type of player that fits with any team because he is just that talented.
Let's just say, Roy. Let's just say we have. If you ever become a WWE wrestler, we've got your intro music picked out.
The modern day Maharaja.
Just go ahead and
Maharaja Roy. Okay.
Emperor Day One voices Voldemort. Exactly. So we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that at all.
Rob Dillingham being one of the funniest guys that he knows.
Memphis up next.
For the entire country, for the entire world. So those two together will be fun.
Michael Evans is loudmouth bag. You talking about me, my guy? That's rude.
Being added to their roster here. I'm watching as Adrian Wojnarowski is now reporting. There's also
you talking about Malika Andrews? Crazy talk. Not the Jinder Mahal theme song. No, it is not.
What's that?
What do you think?
Jinder Mahal, the wrestler?
This is a team that really, when you're talking about
no.
it's only going to get better next year, and it's because of teams
Stephen
like the
A.
Grizzlies
Smith.
and the return of John Morant.
They have so much talent on their team. Just a couple of years ago, before the injuries, they were one of the picks to go to the NBA Finals. They're able to bring back
that.
all of those guys. They got Bane, they got John Morant. They have a lot of talent.
What?
They gotta go big.
You didn't hear you didn't hear me? Okay, got you.
No,
cool.
I didn't hear it.
I started to sing it really soft. Maybe Roy picked up on it.
Commissioner Adam Silver.
All right, Memphis is picking. Who are they picking?
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey.
Zach Edey to the Grizzlies. That is 9! Dude, they're definitely. That means the boy is not going anywhere. That means
I'm so glad
this is gone, bro.
I'm so glad we didn't.
They did because what I meant.
Oh, Gary just texted me, said Spurs are trading Dillingham to the Wolves.
He started playing basketball his sophomore year of high school.
For what?
And then he later attended.
I don't know, but they
IMG
picked him for the
Academy
Wolves.
in Florida, and then after 2 years at IMG, he announced.
Wow, so they got their replacement for your boy,
Player of the year, and has become
old
one
man.
of the most decorated college basketball players of all time. At the NBA Combine, you can see the legends that he joined.
I don't know why. I just wasn't expecting Edey.
But at the Combine, his measurements came out. Ready for this, Rich? 7'3" and 3/4. Weighed in at 299 pounds. His
Bro,
size
7'5" with shoes on, bro.
But how will his game
What the
translate
hell?
has been the question over and over again for Zach Edey, Jeff.
Zach Edey isn't just big, he's massive. Just absolutely.
Well, Zach Edey isn't just big, he's massive.
Big,
Thanks.
Powerful inside presence with a 7'10" wingspan. His footwork has improved immeasurably from when
he looks nicer than most dudes that height in the post. He's got some good ass looking post moves.
Both his right and left hand around the basket, keeps it high, rebounds at a really high level. Last year he averaged 25 points, over 12 rebounds a game.
Tell me why Twitter thinks I want to follow Lily.
Gets fouled, goes to the free throw line and knocks his free throws
Twitter
down.
knows something.
Twitter don't know nothing.
I heard Twitter has the most accurate.
It absolutely
well, if it's suggesting Lily to you, I think it knows your innermost.
Or maybe all the Hawk Tour jokes I've been looking up. Something to do with it.
No, baby, I have not ordered food.
Jaren Jackson Jr., Defensive Player of the Year just a couple of years ago. Now you're adding a big. Steven Adams, when he was out, there was a big hole in what they were trying to accomplish. Yep. So now all of a sudden you have another big. Jaren Jackson Jr., you got Bane, you got John Morant, you got Marcus Smart. This is a team that, if they can stay healthy, will be a force next year in the Western Conference.
But there were so many questions, as I said, about how his game is going to look in the NBA. I want to bring in our Adrian Wojnarowski into the conversation because I think there are
Adrian Wojnarowski is so uncomfortable on camera,
Sacramento
bro.
Kings are engaged in trade talks for the 13th overall pick in Cam Johnson.
He was determined to get a center.
Say that again?
In this lottery, he tried to get UConn's Donovan Clingan.
Sacramento Kings are engaged in trade talks for the 13th overall pick in Cam Johnson, is the name mentioned.
He had to get in front of Portland at 7, and when Clingan went off the board for the Blazers, Zach Edey now heads to Memphis, where he'll have an
Utah's
opportunity
picking.
on a team
I got that spoiled by Twitter. I won't tell you.
55-win regular season team
Yeah.
to be their starting center.
But let me put it this way: it's a name that I don't. That's not on my list, so I like our chances of getting a player that we want if this keeps up.
Miss Sundo, it's this. It's lily pad. It's this lily pad thing.
Girl that got banned for saying broke A in words all over TikTok. That girl.
Late in his career, he's more like a battleship. Either way,
It means Twitter knows that he prefers
close to his ceiling.
On now, the Utah Jazz.
a
Their pick is in. Let's go back to the podium.
milky complected spouse, which is what we both got, you know?
That's good save.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Cody Williams.
Cody Williams.
University of Colorado.
So Jalen Williams' little brother from the Thunder.
In program history, he was a member of the Pac-12 all-freshman team. His discipline, his maturity, when you talk to folks around him, that is
What's
what they
Metro's
commend him
new
on. He comes
profile
from a military
pic?
background with his parents there, and that is where that comes from.
Mm.
In this process, Jalen, of course, the 12th pick in 2022, and was
You
a
laughing
key
at?
piece for the Oklahoma City Thunder this year. Shaka Smart, the head coach for Marquette, said this of Cody
Not a
Williams.
ting with your
In
life.
the country, he is a ridiculous talent, Jay, that's for sure.
All right.
Long arm, versatile wing that can shoot it. He's
Great
got
handshakes.
I don't think we need all this sus dancing. Let's just get back to the draft, shall we?
My wingspan's not long enough to
You know?
Post in the Discord.
But talking about Cody Williams, you know, the
Post what in the
versatility,
Discord?
the fact that he can shoot it,
What are you talking about? What are you laughing at?
very good
Metro's
in
new
catch-and-shoot
profile
situations to
picture.
Get that shot off a little bit quicker, but a good defender because of his length, and
You
he
know?
can switch and stay in front. One of
Blocked.
the things he needs to improve upon, he's not a great rebounder right now.
Blocked.
Explosive, he's a little bit thin, so he needs some strength. But he can
24-hour ban. How about that, Metro? How you feel about that? Keep it up. Change it, or you're done, or you're cooked. God, I hate this dude so much, bro. Absolutely. Don't make me Tory Jones you.
It was a handsome pick of you. You're overreacting.
Don't make me Tory Jones you.
As a freshman, he's barely 19 years old.
Or it's or
Don't
you're
use
done.
Tory Jones' name as a verb.
a lot towards the end of the season.
Oh man, 144.
144 watching, man. What's up, everybody? We're getting close to Suns pick. Help us out. Hit that like button. Let's get this stream growing a little bit.
Skilled, naturally gifted scorer, great handles.
This stream's more of a grower, not a shower, you know?
Crazy.
And now he is headed to the Utah Jazz. When we come back, Danny Hurley is going to join us right here on set. Hear from him on the other side of this break. But also, we're going to take a little look back. Jay, 40 years ago, Michael Jordan doing this.
40 years ago?
Don't say 40. I'm not 40. Oh, I guess I would tell you I wasn't even alive yet. That's crazy.
You're the Marine?
Yeah. All right, meet the stream.
Wow.
But he picks another pick. I hate this guy so much.
That's a good pick. That feels like an appropriate pick. You know?
Yeah, sure is.
I mean, he's gonna have a picture of you one way or another. You might as well just settle for a picture you don't hate, you know?
Dude's got to be so weird all the time.
He wants you to be his dad. Is that so much to ask for?
On upstairs.
All right, so who's next in this draft order? Bulls. Picks in. No spoilies. No spoilies. Wonder what the Bulls are going to do. I could have seen the Bulls taking Edie. That's such a Bulls pick. Bub Carrington available. You think Bub gets taken before 22?
That would be crazy if he does.
I don't know. I've seen him that high. I've seen him high. Proposed trade for Portland. And no. That'll be before Miami. I thought they were working with Miami again. I was gonna say. Never thought I'd see the day. Metro says, Sundo, at least I didn't do the one of you all sweaty on the drums. That's true. Cut him some slack.
Nope.
You know? I'm trying for you, Metro. You see how unreasonable he's being today. Devin says, who are we drafting?
That's a good question.
Do you feel like you have a good clue of who? I feel like I never know who James Jones is going to draft. You know? Jeff and Code saying Bronny just to ruin Gabe's night. It'll ruin all your nights. What do you mean? What do you mean? Appreciate it, Devin.
Wow, Mrs. Sun, that's a kind of a crazy it's a crazy question to ask. Weird way to phrase it, too. That's a weird way to phrase it. Super suspect. Swear to God, man.
Oh!
Anyway, hit that like button for Mrs. Sundo's sus question. Stream's back on.
Listen. It'd be totally normal if it was a whole bunch of pics of a white guy. That's understandable. But what are you doing here, son?
Yeah, bro. Here's the bro. You're really about to get me. If your mom finds out, you're gonna put me in the weirdest investigation ever, and I'm gonna end up like Dr. Disrespect. Cut the shit,
officer. I don't know what to say. I thought my son was just watching a son's channel on YouTube, but he's got all these pictures of the host on his phones, bent over, sweating,
40 years ago,
beating drums.
This is your 22nd draft.
Damn, bro.
Hundreds of pictures, officer. I don't know where he's getting them.
The GM of the Portland Trailblazers that year was Stu.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll get this sick son of a bitch off the streets. Show up to your house, kick in the door, ask no questions. This is a little white Mexican boy accusing.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NBA draft.
Please don't make that happen, Metro.
Ooh. Chicago and the
Matis?
NBA G League Team Ignite.
Zealous.
So special for Matis,
I like that.
who grew up really just outside of Chicago. You can
Jeff says Sundo gets swatted for endorsing street race.
Bro.
For endorsing street racing.
Where's Romero at, bro? Trevor Root says Ryan Dunn is a must grab for me. Look, man, the way this draft's going, we might get some options. The only person that I expected to be gone before us.
Is a religion. He, of course, is coming from the G League Ignite.
That you thought might drop was maybe Edie.
Maybe Edie, but that boy went 9. But now it's just a bunch of wings going ahead. So, man, what if Ryan Dunn gets picked ahead? That might be crazy.
He wanted to be challenged, in other words. And I talked to Anthony McClish, who was over G League Ignite all season. He said Matis Buzelis was the best when it came to professional habits. He picked them up the easiest out of all of those young guys, and you already see the emotion from Matis. How special.
I mean, can you imagine, Jonathan? He is going home in his home in the NBA.
Malika, NBA scouts scour the globe searching for wing players
Minnesota,
like
can you
Matis
get the
Buzelis.
dogs to shut
6'10"
up?
Shoes, a frame that will fill out significantly.
I don't think we can really hear him.
An NBA dunk
It doesn't
contest
matter.
caliber
I can hear him. It's
explosiveness.
loud.
He brings outstanding instincts as a rim protector.
Code says
developing
Ryan
quickness,
Dunn
creating
can't
off the
shoot for
bounce,
shit.
Passing ability and all kinds of versatility defensively on the perimeter. Now the big question
Kolek
is the
with
jumper.
54.
He made just 27% of his threes this year.
Percent.
There were some shooting indicators we've seen in previous settings. He shot 43% for 3 as a high school senior. Malika, NBA teams will bet on Lithuanian jeans all day. Pound for pound, it's the it's the top country in the basketball world. Chicago Bulls president of basketball is our.
It looks like wrong. Am I wrong?
Lithuanian himself.
Is this not just a romp clone?
It kind of does. It's
Look at
Romp
the
himself.
emotion that Matis Buzelis has when he hears that he is heading to Chicago. He also, his father is a physiotherapist, and this is his brother. I mean, look at how emotional.
What up, Ernesto?
It literally is wrong.
And it is just emotional for the entire family. And this is also the love and the work that you've all put together to watch it happen.
Matis is with Monica.
OKC up next. They might take a big, bro.
I have an original question for you because I know you're a big
This
time trash
Nikola
talker,
guy
but I
keeps
want you
dropping.
to put words to the emotion you're feeling.
Yeah,
first.
Topich.
I'm blessed, man.
He had an injury, but he's supposed to be lottery.
I wanted to be here.
What about Christian De Silva?
I just get thank you to the
Silva's
Bulls
probably going to go
organization.
before us.
I'm ready to work,
Man,
man.
what if he doesn't?
I was born for this.
All right, so you got that out of the way.
I wouldn't
Now,
be
as
angry
Millie
with
Trash
Tristan
Talker,
De
do you have
Silva.
a message for
That'd be a
anybody
very
that thought you
Sunsy
couldn't be here? And
pick.
if not, that's totally
A
fine.
very,
Metro-
we're smarter than
I
everyone
said
else
that
pick.
I thank everybody who doubted me. Thank you to everyone that doubted me because I wouldn't be here without y'all. I use it as fuel, and everybody that supported me, I can't thank you enough. The support cast has been insane. So I thank you to everyone.
All right, Matas, congratulations. You get to stay in your hometown of Chicago. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
That's crazy, bro.
That is so incredible, getting to stay in your hometown, and you can see the emotion that his brother, the entire family really had. This right here, Andrea, this is what
Couple
draft
of
night is all
romps.
about. We started tearing up watching this.
Yeah, yes, watching them and the interviews are absolutely tearing me to shreds. I'm glad we are on video for a while so I can pull it
Can
together.
we just call white guys?
Just say white guys, man.
Yeah, romps. For sure.
Man, he ugly face crying too.
People don't understand. If you
He
are
ugly
one
face
of the
crying, too.
30 that are selected, your entire family had to send you to IMG. There are players that had to leave their families and go to other countries. The amount of commitment that is needed for you to get here and the amount of support. And when you watch this, how many players have we seen?
So I got a
drafted
pitch that
have
we need to
family
give to
members,
Tory
brothers, other
Jones.
people involved?
What's the pitch?
So here's the pitch.
People are going to think he was the one that got drafted. The brother. Like, that's how exciting
He
it is.
sells
You're right.
We saw the same thing with Alex R. Alex R. was
the rights to being Tory Jones to you, and then when you want to be, you get to be Black Tory Jones.
He'll cry multiple years after seeing this and remembering this moment.
So the channel Blazers Uprise is yours. Okay, you get to run his channel as Black. Me and Gary got the idea from Black Gallagher. Okay.
We've been sitting up here for several years now.
So,
as hyperbole when I say
like Gallagher sold his act to a black dude who just looked exactly like him and did the exact same act. Think about it, Black Tory Jones. And then think about how mad he'll get if we ask him that.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
I'm just not going to be really honest. I didn't know much about Jersey. The next day, I get a phone call saying that they traded for Jason Kidd, and there was other players to be named. So in my brain,
Black Gallagher ain't going out like no punk bitch with no mallet.
Exactly, bro.
When you get the opportunity to
Black Tory Jones ain't going out like no bitch.
Just banning people left and right.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of it.
Well, speaking of emotion, I got drafted in the 5th round by Dallas, and they asked me if I spoke Italian. So that I cried.
Pick is in for OKC, folks.
Because you skipped those Italian lessons.
I got warrants.
Tears of joy as Buzelis joins Ayo DeSumo, Derrick Rose as the only Chicago-born players drafted by the Bulls in the lottery era since 1985. And now the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Jason Nelson says, what will the Suns do? I honestly, bro, I don't know. And we got about 10 more picks to find out.
Billion picks are on the clock, and now the pick, it is in. See, this is what Sam Presti's
OKC.
Ready to get to the podium. See who is headed to OKC.
The fact that OKC has had such a high pick and they're such a good team kills me, bro.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Nikola Topic from Belgrade, Serbia, and Serbia's Savina Zaveda.
Nikola Topic, he made his EuroLeague debut at just 16 years old. Our Jonathan Gavoni, as he says, thank you so much, and shares this moment with his family, compares him to a LaMelo Ball, a Tyrese Halliburton. He has a partially torn ACL. He suffered the injury in January. He missed 4 months. Then he returned in late April, played 3 games, and re-injured the same knee. But for him, after going through all of that, you can imagine just what this moment means as he greets his future teammate on Oklahoma City.
Just so special. I mean, Nikola Topic is a player that could run a master class when it comes to executing the pick and roll. He's patient with the ball in his hands.
Nothing so far. I'm looking for any news of trades.
Topic is a crazy quality pick at 12, bro, for OKC, who knows exactly who they're drafting and knows exactly how to fucking develop people. They just got Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey, and now they got Nikola Topic at 12.
And let's bring back in our Jonathan
Like,
Gavoni
that's
here. Jonathan,
crazy.
how much time do we expect him to miss, and what do you notice about his game?
Malika, I wouldn't expect to see Nikola Topic on an NBA court in the next season.
I'm gonna run to the little girls' room, BRB.
But this is the best pick and roll playmaker in this draft class.
You,
he can
entertain
every
these folks,
under
please?
the sun at 6'7" in shoes and 18 years old. Pocket passes, skips, lobs.
Now this Topic kid looks pretty decent.
He sprays the ball all over the floor with incredible timing and precision.
OKC fans don't like it. For real, they don't like it.
Powerful force, driving to the paint and finishing skillfully through contact. Malika, we're all looking forward to seeing Nikola Topic on an NBA floor, but we're going to be a little bit patient while we wait.
Well, and we've seen rookies miss their entire first year. Chet Holmgren, Michael Porter Jr., Joel Embiid, for various reasons, come to mind. But he now joins just a decorated roster of
Sorry, Miss
players
Dunn.
in the NBA. But say it with me, Richard. Nikola Jokic, Nikola Topic, Nikola Jovic. We're going to be working with all of those on the game broadcast.
Look at all these names: Nikola Topic, Nikola Jovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nikola Jokic. Gosh, all these names are crazy, bro.
That just generate so many talented players.
He dreams his first round question mark. Yeah, we're still in the first round. If that's what you're asking.
Bro, if I'm an OKC fan, I'm not tripping. I just why don't OKC fans trust their GM? Clearly, he knows what the fuck he's doing, bro.
You elected to be in the green room for this with your players, not on the NBA side of all this.
Spoiler alert for the Kings, because I just saw this.
Don't spoil. I want to experience it like a true American.
Shut up.
Not a communist like you that wants to spoil everything.
It's Devin Carter.
Just such incredible people.
It's
you just think of what they've done
Zesty Luda,
and now they get their own personal payout. Everybody
won
championships, and now they live their dream.
I wanted to ask you specifically about Donovan Clingan, because I know he's a player.
Look at all these playoff teams with high draft picks. It's crazy right now. Meanwhile, in Phoenix,
to see him go so high and rise up the draft boards like this.
Well, I mean, he was from Bristol, and if we didn't get him, my whole staff was getting fired. Right? They were all
who's the dickhead that's leaking it before they can announce it?
Shams, basically. Shams is doing his own thing on Twitter and keep posting them. That's so. Just ignore Shams on Twitter.
Going to Portland, I know Portland loves him, and I know there was another really big, great center that played there in Bill Walton, so it's exciting.
Defensively, especially with Stephon Castle, when he came back from injury, it seemed like he and Clingan helped you guys go from being a really good defensive team to truly elite. What does he bring to the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, with Steph, he just an incredible lockdown defender. When we needed him, in different games to be a scorer, he was our leading scorer at the Final Four.
Dalton Connect up here on the big board. Jacoby Walter, Jared McCain, Johnny Furphy, your guy.
When he wasn't doing that, he was all over
the truth.
So, I think
what's going on with your Mavs?
6'6" Drew Holiday type.
Coach, you talked about Stephon Castle and how no one impacted winning, and he did it.
Oh, Mac, I feel
no one did it the way he did as a freshman.
You know those times when you go pee
and his maturity,
and you just feel like a new man, like life is great again, and you could just accomplish anything.
Really easy.
That's the type of pee that was for me.
They were great parents. And
I am delivered.
And the kids got incredible work ethic and just probably couldn't
type
benefit organizationally for him. They value championships and winners and workers, and that's exactly what he is.
Dan Hurley,
I'd be very happy with that. Heated
annual chat that we have here on this set after draft. Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck in the three-peat pursuit. Let's see who the Sacramento Kings have selected.
With the 13th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft,
Ryan Dunn.
Select Devin Carter.
Just kidding.
Providence College.
Man, so these picks keep happening. This is where it gets interesting. Let's see who Portland takes if they win it, since they wanted Edie so bad at 14, and that's not happening. So, are you gonna pull up your boys, stream and watch them again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna stream snipe them? All right, I'm opening it up right now.
So I think he can defend up. So I think he could play next to De'Aaron Fox at the
2-point
guards. He plays bigger than his size. He rebounds really, really well. It's just competitor, gritty, feisty, all that good stuff. They tried Davion Mitchell, who's kind of a similar player.
Don't
and he
spoil
didn't pan
picture,
out,
you'll
so
be
now they're going to
banned.
try it with Devin Carter out of Providence. 3-year player. Their star scorer this year was Bryce Hopkins. He went down with the season-ending injury.
This is Washington's pick, not Portland, so
the number one offensive
it's a
option
pick swap,
role,
basically.
And he took that and went off. Shot the 3-ball well this year at 39%. That had been a struggle for him earlier in his college career. And ultimately, he's just going to be a competitor. He's going to be somebody that brings defense. That's kind of what Sacramento needed. They needed a point of attack defender. They tried to trade for Alex Caruso. Chicago didn't want the 13th pick. So instead, they get Devin Carter.
Oh, yeah, this is the pick for the Odvia, right?
Them something they need.
That's right. So this is actually going to Washington.
Weird, but the hope is with Devin Carter is he can be one
Never
of those
mind, I'm taking
undersized
his
point
stream
guards.
off because I don't care.
He's undersized because he has long arms, quick off the ground, can block shots, can recover really well, and will battle and play as hard as anyone out there on the court.
Don't leave out the possibility of Suns trading. I mean, there is a possibility. I just don't know. I would want to know what we give up to trade up, move up. But I think this draft is falling the way they wanted it to, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I love Devin Carter. I think he's a good fit with Fox. Like you said, maybe it doesn't make as much sense with Monk, but maybe Monk can play a little bit of 3, and obviously you need 3 guards. One of them's going to be the backup, so you assume probably starting off that'll be Devin Carter. I just like his ability to...
I'm just here to learn, folks.
I talked about that earlier with Salon. Just, you see glimpses of players who play like they're stars, and he played like he's the best player on the court.
Alex says he thinks this draft is severely underrated. I do too.
He had some surprising athleticism in the combine. I don't think he's that undersized for a point guard. As a 2-guard, yes. And there were rumors he was a little taller, but decent wingspan and all that kind of stuff. So I just think he's going to be able to take over games. Not the passer that Halliburton was, but kind of similar offensively, other than the passing.
Why?
To what Halliburton.
Because I always just hear him going click, 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 click,
maybe that's kind of what they were thinking when they let him go.
Let bro click away, man.
Yeah. So now you got Portland on the clock, but they're picking for Washington.
I have a question for you, Tori. Are you...
So this is for Washington.
A little less stoked about the trade.
Can I be honest?
On the board here, and the possibility that the Blazers could have had both.
No, I don't care.
My heartstrings, bro. If they pick them for Washington,
that's why I clicked off. I told you that.
But maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe they'll be like, I can't believe.
FD is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change.
We got
FD is
away
good.
with this.
I would have taken FD.
I can't believe we picked this guy for them.
Maybe with the number 1 overall pick in this draft, if Reese Shea is the number 1 pick, I think he's a better prospect than Reese Shea.
Warriors are prepared to offer PG a 4-year max via opt-in and trade, which probably means CP3 is gone for sure.
It's a good trade no matter who is going to be available here, but it will pull at my heartstrings if Connect is in a Blazer hat, because I like Connect. I'm a Connect fan. The Blazers still have the 30.
How are they reacting?
Picks.
What are they saying?
Take place tomorrow.
He wants Dalton Connect.
Them to try
for
to
them
the first round.
Yeah.
So who do you think Washington takes here then?
Jacoby Walter's been mocked here, right?
All right, we'll come back to
so
that's why.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe that's why.
You can only learn so much. You're bombing the stream. You're sabotaging. Hit that like button. We got 150 in here now, bro. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit the like ski. Let's get to 100. Maybe there might be some.
I'll definitely gift out a.
There might be some Memby gifts.
Oh,
if we can get to 100.
In fact,
but I won't give one to Metro.
There might be 10 free Membys given out because we haven't given out our memberships for the month.
That's true.
So get us to 100 likes and 10 memberships are being given out. Five, and then we'll give the next goal of 125 likes.
No!
Don't spoil. Don't spoil.
No.
Don't spoil your boy Bubba.
Yeah, I don't want to hear Coach say, "Wow, nice pick, Coach." And he doesn't have the intangibles Collier does. Get out of here, Coach.
Even though Portland is picking, are going to be calling him Bub.
Oh, this hurts. This hurts.
The nickname Bub stuck. But I mean, this is a guy who had triple-double.
Man, that's pretty high. There's a lot of drafts that had him going way lower than this. So 14 is crazy, but man, this kid's going to be good.
AAU scene, having coached players like Will Barton, Carmelo Anthony, and you can just see how much this means to him, sharing with his entire family. I'm loving the handshakes tonight. They're really going
That's
to the next level.
definitely one of the guys you wanted.
Yeah, but hey, but now, but guess what keeps happening? So here's the kicker, Gabe. Here's the kicker. So
What's
now
the sitch?
Now we're getting into the meat and the bones of 15 to us, where all these teams are expected to take centers. So let's see what happens. This is where every mock draft
Stop
had
spoiling the drafts with your emotions.
I'm not
Find
spoiling my
out with
emotions.
me.
Shut up. I'm looking for trades. And I didn't spoil this with you. I just said no. No, but this is the point. Here's what I'm saying, Gabe. This is where all the mock drafts having, starting with Miami, Toronto, whoever else. This is where all the centers start coming off the board. So this will be interesting to watch.
That I think has a lot of upside because he's still very young. He's just 18 years old.
He has more buttons down than you do.
I like his style already. I think this man is going to be successful right away.
And Rich just actually dropped one button in
What up, Ivan? Ivan wants a little Memby.
Well, we're at 95.
I don't blame you, baby.
We need 5
You mentioned
more.
the ACC tournament, and you were calling games, and I was sitting there on the sidelines with Jay Will and Carlos Boozer, and I can't tell you.
So you didn't get a word in.
I don't think Connect will be there that late. LaGary.
Bub Carrington made with the ball in his hands.
Well, Bub Carrington, Jonathan Gavoni says it's just going to need a little bit time and some seasoning, he says, to be ready to play some real NBA minutes. Coming up here, the Miami Heat, they are on the
All right, meet the
clock.
stream. We're going on commercial.
Future of
Cute.
Jimmy Butler in Miami. And the 76ers, might another star
17, bro. We're getting close to the Bronny pick. If they don't pick Bronny, I'm going to start sweating.
Bro, you're not kidding.
We really like Bronny, and it has nothing to do with LeBron. We just like him. Well, why? Why do you like him? Reasons. Okay. Like, is that a story that I was retweeting? Yeah. Shows you how much I looked into it. I just got mad when I saw that NBA Central tweet.
Which one?
The Phoenix Suns are still interested in Bronny James and could select him in the draft.
We are at 100 likes, Gabe.
Wow! Can I be brutally honest with you? I didn't think they were going to hit it.
Metro had to log into his mom's account to make sure that we got the like goal.
Wow.
That's dedication. And I hope you don't get it, you weirdo.
Yeah, we still hope you don't get it there, so we'll see what happens here, Met.
Coach says LeBron is a better father than MJ. Look, that's crazy.
It's probably
it's probably
true.
very valid.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of his kids got drafted. I don't even think they made it past college.
All right,
both
folks.
of his boys. Remember that time Eric Gordon embarrassed both of his boys on national television? 5 gifted members. Here we go. Big Merc, Alex, Ryan, Jeremy, and Ivan.
Let's go. Let's go.
5 new horsemen.
We got to let the horsemen rip.
Horsemen. 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 Horsemen.
So out of practice.
Horsemen.
Welcome. All right.
Did you see Barstool's?
Welcome.
Barstool's tweet.
What?
I'm gonna send this to you. This shit's funny. This is funny.
Let's see. I'll be the judge of that. I'll tell you what's funny because your sense of humor has always been a little.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Oh, come on, hurry up.
Wow.
Isn't that hilarious?
He's a friend. Our mothers could tell stories.
Still commercial, Gabe.
You know, I think if I'm the Grizzlies, why would I want Edie when I've got Jaren Jackson Jr.? I'm okay. Like Jaren Jackson has grown to the point. Not only should we have absolutely taken him over Ayton, but he's grown to the point where I would say, at 6'10", with his crazy long arms, but with his shooting, he could definitely be a 4. So now you just because he shoots a lot of threes and he makes a lot of threes. So just let him roam. I think he's a good enough defender. He could probably guard the wing. Could probably guard the perimeter. Okay, for a 4. They're gonna be huge, bro. They're gonna shut the paint down.
And then you can see the Stars tomorrow play, well, almost today.
Like you would shut it down if I was trying to post you up.
Pick is in for Miami, bro. Slayers! I hate you so much.
Stop ruining things, Slayers. Or we'll let Tory Jones ban you.
There are some gems that have been picked outside of the lottery.
Yeah, and look, we've seen.
Yeah, just don't look, man.
Talk about Nikola Jokic being an MVP.
You just need to relax. All right.
Look at this. There are so much.
Take your shoes off. Take a deep breath.
It doesn't matter the level.
Well, you didn't see it, but Slayer just spoiled it for me, and I don't like it.
I guarantee you because it
Well,
happens at almost
see, but you see how chill I am because it hasn't been spoiled for me. I'm still living in the world where things are good. Don't you want to be here?
They have been, and look at Pat Riley. He's just zen. He knows exactly our work here is done.
You've been robbed of joy.
Well, it's not joy. I tell you that right now.
I think one question for the Miami.
No, I feel joy because I don't know the bad news yet.
The future of Jimmy Butler in Miami, but right now the pick is in. So let's head back to the podium.
Heat. Let me try to guess. Heat.
With the 15th pick in the 2024
Don't be my guy. It can't be my guy.
No! See, you waited all that time to be mad. You waited all that time to be mad. Waited all that time to be mad.
Center out of Indiana. Played his freshman season, of course, at Oregon, sharing this moment with his family.
Well, there's one guy off the board.
Just taking in all the emotions with the folks who really.
Ruben says, why do we want Killel? Because he's a really good talent at 7'1". He's a decent he does everything well. That's what we're trying to say.
For players who've been waiting,
he does a lot of things well. He's a decent ball handler, a good athlete, can shoot, good defense.
He led the Hoosiers in points per game,
rebounds
per game, blocks per game, field goal percentage.
Gary says this might be a trade pick because they just extended Bam.
Yeah, but Bam can play the 4. Bam and Ware, I think, can coexist because Ware's such a good shooter.
The question about him when he was at Oregon was his motor.
The Silva's still on the board, bro. Right? Where do you think the Silva goes? You think he goes 17 to Lakers?
If they were wise, or they're going to take Bronny.
Or Philly.
I mean, he's became a big-time rebounder, just under 10 rebounds a game. Finishing
yes, Truth, it's a really good pick for the Heat.
He became an improved shooter, but that's an area where he can still improve. I still think he needs to get stronger in his lower body, but a good rim protector and shot blocker with that length and that mobility. On the
yes, sir, Merc. You're welcome for the membership. What's the next goal to get 5 more?
A talented player.
I think we got to go 150.
150 it is.
150 likes, guys, and we're giving out another 5 free membies.
is really impressive, and I'm sure that's what the Miami Heat saw in him. But he's been able to push that range out a little bit better.
Yeah.
Still shoots only 63% from the free throw line.
Sad, bro. But it is reassuring that what you and I were seeing and where we were willing to draft him, there was Pat Riley thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So are you and I as basketball heady as Pat Riley? Yeah.
Sure, let's just go that far.
Yeah.
Right? Just,
I think that's what that means.
Right now, chiefly, what is the
Chris J says, where do I find the Discord link? I don't know, Chris J.
Chris, you just got to.
We got this thing locked down, okay?
Send me a DM on Twitter or send me a DM on Discord, and I can get you in.
Next offseason, here's a player that has not been available to Miami here. So I look at the Heat. Certainly the Butler decision will loom, but this was kind of.
He says we don't even know Chris J.
Me too, Merk.
Pick 15. Khalil Ware, if he was a free agent in this year's group of NBA players, he would probably be the third or fourth best center out there. So they addressed the need in Miami with this pick right now.
And they really just need
Good old Romp is on the clock.
What is Romp? Is Romp streaming too?
Doubt it. He ain't built to stream.
Did you see Romp cook me on Twitter?
Because it looks like
what happened?
Look over there to the city of
I was tweeting. He commented, "Wake up." He quoted in quotation, "Babe, wake up." 6-man Sundo is tweeting texts about the Suns. Every Suns fan right now. I can't stand Romp. Thought we were boys. Wait, boy.
He just has to mock everyone all the time. It's his coping mechanism. It's his white privilege. And you can't take it away from him because he's white. So he was born with that privilege.
Born with it, for real.
But keep an eye on Connect, either at Philadelphia or a team like the Los Angeles Lakers.
We'll keep an eye on Connect, but as we come back here to the desk for just a second, there is Dalton Connect.
I can't believe Connect is still available.
Be a fit for Philadelphia. But as we come back here to the desk, because this
bro looking like a young deadlift shrimp.
We're sitting on our
you know?
Side-eyeing. This was the look that Joel Embiid gave
150 Metro.
I'm not sure that was the start of something, Richard, but with Joel Embiid,
I think we'll have a little bit of growth of the stream once we get a little closer to 22, you know?
The Clippers have struggled with health. And, you know, they've talked about the contract that he was offered in L.A., and so he's weighing his options. He's an L.A. guy, but yes, Philadelphia could be one of the landing spots for him. When you talk about Tyrese Maxey, when you talk about Joel Embiid, but so many things. We talked about Miami and the health. Can they get Tyler Hero? Can they get Jimmy Butler healthy? Well, that exact same thing goes for Philly. If you bring in a guy like Paul George...
I didn't realize I was going to have to listen to Richard Jefferson talk this much tonight.
I mean, you can listen to Stephen A. Smith talk and switch to ABC.
All right, Richard Jefferson it is.
Exactly.
One thing Philadelphia could use is three-point shooting. So you talk about a guy like Dalton Connect, Jared McCain, Jacoby Walter. They're so great.
I've been killing a lot of zombies lately, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Like a real man.
Oh, real man kill zombie. Got it.
Really could use your help with some of these infestations.
I know you have something to add here.
You know?
I'm shocked that Dalton Connect is still on the board here. For the last 30 minutes, I've been...
Is this stream... Is this live?
Texting every GM saying...
Like, do you have it set to live on YouTube or is it behind?
Yeah, I checked. Yeah. I'll check again. Don't get a spoiler. How about that?
That's one double check.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Okay, the pick is in now.
Spoiler. Don't stop looking.
I'm watching again. I'm watching.
Don't even watch that, because that will spoil it. You let me tell you what's happening. Okay, they're showing Dalton Connect.
That knows how to play, that has been through battles that if you're a senior or if you've been in college for years, you've seen so much. We talk about Edie going through that process and getting.
Oh my gosh, she had to talk about killing zombies. So here comes Miss Sundo asking what game.
Ooh, Miss Sundo. It's free on Game Pass. And it's had some really good updates that have made the game a lot more fun. No.
So that's what she's obsessed with.
Oh, Daisy was too tough for me, Miss Sundo. I'm a bozo.
Richard right now.
Trash Z.
How'd that work out for you, Bobby?
Trash Z. I'm talking about State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition.
Oh, State of Decay 2, bro.
I got a community, and I got the two leaders of my community, both of them are BIPOCs, bro. The most ultimate build.
When it comes to being tough,
Anyway, you see that 3 was announced?
Yes, I did. That's why I went back to 2. Because I heard about the updates, and I was like, let me get back in the swing of things since 3's coming. And it is so much fun, bro. It's all I've been doing.
Who do you play with?
Just me and Lordy. We don't have anyone else to run with.
I think you would look good in something like that, right?
You're never going to get invited to run with. James Johnson, $2 super chat says, Gabe, Sundo, let's get
Miss Sundo, we need you. Miss Sundo, Katie's been playing it with us. She likes it.
Gosh, Philly.
Finalized later, the Portland Trail Blazers are trading to the Washington Wizards the draft rights to Bub Carrington, the 14th pick.
Since Philly got Bub.
We knew that. We knew that.
So what are they doing here?
No, that's to Washington. They were just announcing the trade from earlier.
I thought he was saying that they were sending the Philly.
Jared McCain.
Jared
McCain, okay.
Jared McCain.
Romp's gonna be Romp's pumped on this pick too, I promise.
I'm going to make it for Jace, for his brother.
No, Miss Sundo, we got a crew to run with.
All right, so here we go.
We don't need Sundo.
Here we go, Gabe. We are now at the point where we
You could play it
out.
on the computer, Miss Sundo, if you have. Does she play on computer?
I don't have PC. She has a PlayStation 5 because she wanted to be a hipster this cycle.
It's on Game Pass. And you can get Game Pass for $1 right now.
There are certain people that when they get on the court, you watch.
Look at bro's fingernail polish, bro. That's crazy.
Derek, my boy Lordy is cracked at 7 Days to Die. I wasn't good at it.
He's got 1 million more than I do. I'm trying to get my followers up. Yeah, 2.8 now. It's going to just go up higher.
It can be cloud streamed on a browser.
Watch them play, and you see the energy that they bring to the game, and just to
No. Remember, Zesty Luda went to the Kings.
Gabe Billis is such an interesting experience. Not only have you seen him play, but you also got a manicure.
We got some painted fingernails. All right. Well, we got a Caleb Williams situation.
I was gonna say this is the
here.
Caleb Williams of the NBA right now.
You know,
Black for this occasion, and he just kept doing it.
these guys. You know.
Yeah, I mean that really does sound inappropriate.
Nice. So yeah, we just got to find a way for you to play it. We can figure it out.
Timothy, let's go. Yes, right. Nintendo better than both of them.
I don't know if Sundo can really handle zombies. He's more of like an anime.
And I don't like zombies. I just can't stand the concept. It's stupid to me.
Look at these dance moves. This is such a romp guy. So he's the guy in all the cringy videos where they're like, this guy's about to get drafted.
He's the Jackson Mahomes of the NBA.
That's a great comparison. The Jackson Mahomes of the NBA. Hi guys, it's me, Jackson.
You're not about to trick me. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to do my own.
And it's not happening.
I'm trying to do my own.
has a high release. He might redefine toughness in Philly. Don't let the nail painting fool you. He might have grown men painting their nails in the city.
He's not going to have grown men painting their nails in the city of Philadelphia.
Lakers is on the clock.
People are going to try him. He has seen that, and he has met that challenge. That's why
Here comes Bron. Please pick Bronny. Please pick Bronny.
Moment of truth.
Got 166 in here. People are here for the Bronny pick.
Dude,
hit that
really
like
are,
button,
man.
folks. Please hit that like when you get in here.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah, this is 17. Lakers on.
I have no words.
Don't get it spoiled.
This guy dedicating this moment
Oh, I love God.
push to you and being
You know what?
inspired by you. How does
I
that
got a
make you
perfect way to not get it
It means
spoiled.
everything to me, man. He worked so damn hard for this. And I'm just blessed to be a part of this journey. And it's such a big part of
Boom.
my purpose as a person. So it's everything to me.
What happened?
Much has been made
I timed out Slayer for 5 minutes. Yeah, you ain't spoiled
Let's go.
nothing for me, Slayer.
You really are becoming more and more like Tory Jones, and I couldn't be happier about it.
You ain't spoiling it for me, Slayer.
Wants to achieve any goal he sets out to. A hard worker.
Pick is in. That was quick. That was so quick. It's definitely the silver, bro. It's definitely the silver,
It's a great
bro.
moment. Jared, congratulations. Jace, congratulations. You guys enjoy it. I think it's going to be Bronny.
It better be Bronny. You know, I think the reason why Bron was saying, hey, I'm not going to go there is because he wants other teams to not pick. He wants other teams to help Bronny fall to another Lakers pick.
That's actually probably a better point. That's actually
So
one
they
of the-
probably are
that's
taking
actually
Tristan
one-
Da Silva.
That's actually one of the wiser points you've ever made. Look at JJ Redick.
And the other guy in the polo, do we recognize
God, he looks
him?
weird
JJ Redick.
in a coach
For
situation.
the Los Angeles Lakers. They look like they are thrilled with whatever decision they just made at the number 17 pick. Really the ceiling for this Los Angeles Lakers team. We all know that it comes
No
down
Slayers.
to just the health of LeBron James. Anthony
Love
Davis, how much
yourself.
they can be out on the floor together.
If the Suns trade into the second round, abso-freak-a-lutely.
Yeah, it is very, very tough in that Western Conference. It starts with help, but
You know?
Yo, what if they do trade back and they're like, 38 to take Bronny?
The Suns?
I think I'd be a little bit okay if they took Bronny in a second.
It'd be way more acceptable than at 22.
Vincent wasn't able to contribute. There were other guys that had down years. Yes, Anthony.
All right, here we go. Pick is in. They got to keep talking. They got to keep talking. I think
Don't
it's the
look,
silver.
just don't look.
I think it's the silver,
Don't
bro.
look.
But you got 5 or 6 other players around him that are contributing at a high level. The Lakers have to continue to
Well, Gabe, so far, so good. If the Lakers pick the silver, there's going to be a lot of players that we actually like at 22 on the board for us. At this point, depending on what happens
Pick
with Orlando
him.
Prime. Here we go.
Pick him.
Wait, trade.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the San Antonio Spurs are trading to the Minnesota Timberwolves the draft rights to
Dillingham.
Rob
Dillingham. We knew this. We knew that.
And with the 17th pick in the
All right, here we go.
2024 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Connect.
Ooh, Dalton Connect. Okay.
Fuck.
Our resident Vol. Wish that I was. Okay, I'm done. I'm not.
That's a good pick.
Da Silva's still on the board.
That's a good pick.
Please, Suns, don't mess this up. Please, Suns, don't mess this up. Please, Suns, don't mess this up.
This is shaping up for the Suns to be able to trade back, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This is
Jason,
also
I
true.
mean, Connect was like projected by a lot of people to be top 15. Some top 10.
Romp is upset. How can you not draft Dalton Connect and the Lakers got him?
A year at Tennessee that he calls the best
Poor baby boy Romp.
but his coach at Northeastern Junior College.
Oh, and see, and then I'll buy the rights to Romp's career, and I'll be mixed Romp.
Leezus just said, welcome home, Bronny James. I hate you so much, Leezus.
No.
Well, They Not Like Us is an appropriate song because not many guys started where Dalton Connect was and get to have this moment where you put the hat on and you shake the commissioner's hand. What?
Started from the bottom, now he's here.
Yes, they're playing They Not Like Us, but that song works also. But when it comes to Dalton Connect,
He can flat out score. He is
I just didn't think Connect was going to last this long. What's up?
beyond the three-point line. He can get the ball off in transition off of the dribble from beyond the three-point line.
I'm nervous,
he can
bro.
Finish in the mid-range.
Yeah.
Any angle, any depth from the three-point line. It does not matter. But he can finish on the inside too. He's got great length.
You
the
know?
scoring ability of Dalton Connect will translate immediately to the NBA level.
He's the Roy Hobbs of basketball. Came out of nowhere this last
How
year.
many years have we been through this, man?
His opponents in the SEC had Connect rules in order to guard him. Now they went after him on the offensive end to test his defense, and that's where he needed to improve when he got under Rick Barnes after 2 years at Northern Colorado. He became a better defender, but there's still a long way to go for him on the defensive end, but he's got all the tools. Athletically,
Who do you think the Magic are going to take?
Wingspan, but I agree, Andre, he can really score.
I could see them taking a big. They love bigs. They love long players.
I can't remember who's available right now.
I definitely didn't think that they would pass on Ware if he made it that far.
I love those. He grew up in Thornton, Colorado. He was 5'8" as a sophomore and then shot up to 6'6" when he was in junior college. Again, he received no Division I scholarship offers and is now a first-round
Jacoby
pick.
Walter, Tristan Da Silva. They might take Tristan Da Silva.
To be challenged by Rick Barnes on the defensive end.
That just seems like the Orlando thing to do. They want all this. They want all the athletic long wings on their team for no reason.
As long as they end up sliding your guy our way.
Yeah, I got something underneath the suit. Got all my accolades.
You know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
And, got a support
Who?
foundation.
Our guy.
Baseball team and stuff like that for winning, but I'm excited.
We see the Gucci label too, as well. All right, look, there's a guy that had a similar
Who's our
path
guy?
to yours, and Derek White, that just became.
Can't think of his name from the Magic.
To the NBA, you're coming from junior college and now have this opportunity.
Isaac Newton.
Oh, Jonathan Isaac.
Any offers coming out of high school to get you to this moment?
That's your guy.
That's your guy.
No, it's not my guy. He's a sellout.
You know what? He is my guy because I am the Christian on this podcast.
I hate you so much.
Hard worker. I'm going to be in the gym every single day. That's what I do.
Outstanding. Congratulations, Dalton.
Appreciate you.
We got 178 watching. Hit that like button. Let's get us to 150. We will get 5 Mimbies once we get to 150 likes. I don't even know where we're at because I got to keep refreshing to see where we're at. We're at 118.
Really had a successful season, Richard, after
32
years
more.
of sort of trying to get back into the playoffs, figuring out which direction that they were going to go. Now they have this young nucleus.
They're ready.
They're ready.
Hey, look, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
And they stayed ready. Let's go to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, who's ready on that loud.
Here we go. Magic pick on.
Don't look. I got the chat down. I ain't looking.
In the 2024 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Tristan Da Silva.
Tristan Da Silva called it. They want all the wings in the world.
That's a good call. What are we doing here?
Chat summary. We got the AI auto-generated a chat summary, and it says chat generated experiment. Oh my gosh, put this away. Oh, why did it go away? I wanted to read that. Basically, it said something about Bronny James. Here we go. Chat summary. Quality may vary. The Suns are discussing their upcoming draft and may seem to have differing opinions. Some people don't want Bronny James due to his relation to LeBron, while others want him because, oh my gosh, get this stupid poll off of here. That's crazy that they have AI chats in here, bro.
In our chat?
Yeah, like if you refresh our page and it goes to live chat, there's a auto-generated chat summary.
Weird.
While others, so some people don't want Bronny James due to his relation to his dad. Others want him due to his athleticism. That's hilarious.
It's weird.
Welcome to the future.
What's up, AI? I ain't tripping.
Hey, close this poll, okay?
AI, I ain't trying to enslave you. You know what I'm saying? So when you take over, could you let me and Sundo chill?
King Paul says we need picks. I agree, bro. And at this rate, if who we want is like within reach and we think we can trade back and still get him, I would do that in a heartbeat.
AI, I will help you enslave the human race if you let me and Sundo chill.
Gabe teaming up with Sky.
I'm trying to help us out. I'm trying to get Mrs. Sundo and her baby safe. And you're gonna undercut me to the AI?
What they are building and how impressive it's been. Yeah. They were ahead of their timetable. And when you see that they're drafting another versatile wing.
Dear Skynet.
They already got Paolo Banchero.
Gabe is a useful idiot. It's hilarious.
Dear Skynet, I think y'all are pretty cool.
When you start seeing these teams, especially ones that
All right, I think Toronto's taking a big here. I think they're taking Messi. Or Filipowski. That's what they're mocked at.
I really like this pick.
I mean, this supports. I mean, what have we said all season long? What do we say when it comes to the playoffs?
Okay, somebody taught Adam Silver how to dap up or how to handshake.
Slayers, welcome back.
Tristan De Silva headed to the Orlando Magic, and now the Toronto Raptors. They are on the clock at number.
What up, your?
This really has been a night where we have seen.
Just wrap up the poll. You're gonna leave that thing up.
From players, their families. Let's just take a look at that.
You got another poll?
No.
All those people are still available. You know?
That is crazy that all those guys are still available. Here's my prediction. Filipowski here. Done in Cleveland. That's what I think is going to happen right here. Filipowski to Toronto, Ryan Dunn to Cleveland.
Give me that list again, real quick.
I think. What do you mean, give you what list?
What were you saying now?
No, I'm just saying I think what's going to happen with these next two picks is going to go Filipowski and then Dunn.
Ooh. You think the Raptors want Filipowski?
I'm just going by what Mox have said.
I could see Filipowski falling because it seems like nobody's... you don't ever hear anyone like strongly tied to him. Like everyone's like, yeah, he's nice.
That's true.
You know,
That's
like
true.
I don't know. Maybe somebody likes him more than we think. What would you think if they went Filipowski and like Kolek and Dunn and Smith are all available? I'd be shocked.
Lisa says, promise you're coming to Phoenix and we'll take your son, King James. You got 15 minutes, bro.
Right.
Lisa, this is ridiculous, man. By the way, we got 192 watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button.
Kenneth, the thing is not on. The draft is not on playback. We were going to do this on playback too. What up, Brady? What up, bruv? So Brady, how's everyone feeling about you guys getting Klingon, or however you say his name? And how'd you guys feel about trading 14? Getting nervous? If I hear I'm telling you right now, I'm punching these monitors off of my desk. And
what if you hear bruh and then you hear butt and then ends up being Baylor Shireman?
I'll pull back at the last second. K-Dubs, the Lakers got Dalton Connect, who a lot of people thought was going to go way earlier. Like Spurs fan Gary, our Spurs insider, 6K Gary they call him. Some people call him. He thought the Spurs were going to take him at with their second pick at 8.
Code says I'm all y'all. Code, it's whatever.
What'd Code say?
He over here already talking smack about Kolek.
Also, guys, I don't know what we have for likes. We're trying to get to 150. At 150, I'm gifting out 5 free channel memberships, so hit that like button if you haven't.
$205 watching. Appreciate y'all. How close are we gonna get to 250 soon? So we can give out those Mimbies.
Well, I was saying 150 likes.
That's what I'm saying, but we're at 130, so we got 20 more likes before we give out the gift to Mimbies. Draft's back on, by the way, Gabe.
At the NBA draft. Kaylin said that she started watching.
I saw the craziest tweet about Glorilla today.
Really
That's cool.
I'll have to tell you about it later.
They're on the clock with the 19th pick. Of course, this pick is a product of the Pascal Siakam trade.
Coach,
saw that
holding you guys accountable.
The question is, what is the next phase of their roster reconstruction after trading Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby?
We'll see what happens, Code.
I really think we're gonna trade back.
Headed to the north.
All right, Raptors.
The 19th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Jacoby Walter.
Ooh, no Filipowski. Jacoby Walters.
Jacoby Walter.
That is the sickest
I like that
jacket, bro.
That jacket is pretty.
Oh my!
It's pretty clean, bro. That jacket's pretty clean.
Jacoby. His parents named him.
And it's purple, and he's getting drafted by the Raptors.
Jacoby paying homage to.
That shit's clean.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Michael Jordan. So
Put a Suns mural to the left of me. That would be pretty neat.
But his coach Drew Scott
Would be.
compliments his feel of the game. He says he just looks like
Yeah, but I don't know any artists, so
it'd be cheaper to get a green screen, and then we can have any Suns mural you want on it. Mrs. Sundo.
I mean, Jacoby Walter is an elite scorer.
Metro, you are not going to.
Off of the dribble, off of many moves. You see the
Can Metro paint it? He says he's a great painter. He says he's a great artist.
I'm about to call his mom, bro.
He says he'll do it for free.
I've always been impressed all season long.
Brady, I'm torn because there's so many players I want the Suns to get, you know? But I think I pretty much just want Tyler Kolek, #1.
But he's an excellent shooter. 6'10" wingspan. He's only 6'4".
Look at that.
But he gets the shot off quickly and from deep, and is especially good coming off screens.
Yeah, you're
One
ridiculous.
thing that was underrated about him was he got to the foul line a lot. Shot over 5.
Metro, I ain't hesitate for nothing.
He needs
Right?
and he's
Never.
to be able to add better going off the bounce to his game. That's something he can do, but I think he can do at a much higher level. But he's got a really high ceiling.
What's
as
up,
a shooter,
Azul?
a floor spacer, and as Andrea says,
Big Merc says
Yeah, what if we-
Collier next, I hope.
What if we took Isaiah Collier, bro? What would you do?
I won't be happy. I will not be happy with that.
And you have to have counter moves. You saw
Will you?
You just shook your head down.
I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Like, it's not the first move that gets you your shot. It's the first, and then
Bro's got Saban Lee written all over him.
No, he doesn't. That's too
Rich
far.
man
That's too
Saban
far.
Lee.
That
Rich
is too
man
far.
Saban Lee.
Now, that is
Rich
too
man.
far.
Cleveland Cavaliers. Richard, you know those guys.
If I were a rich man, na 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 type shit. Jeremy says, please, no Collier or Filipowski. Love Yourself says, we're almost up. Joseph Smith says, Gabe and Sundo Brawny. Ugh. I swear to God, bro.
Here's the deal.
I kind of want us to move back.
And who do they want? Me too, at this rate.
There's so many people. Like, if we're able to get 2 guys that we like, that would be so helpful on a team like this.
Absolutely. I think it's going the way they hoped it would go, and I think they're going to end up moving back. And I think it's going to be with the Jazz, because the Jazz probably want somebody.
Oh my God, Ruben, you couldn't have gone out of your way to spell Filipowski more wrong.
Leave Ruben alone, bro. That's crazy.
No, I'm pretty certain he spelt that exactly wrong on purpose. There's no way.
Filipowski.
Filipowski.
Filipowski. Oh, man. Well, I was wrong about the Filipowski to Dunn, but I still think Dunn could be taken here.
Yeah.
But I think Johnny Furphy gets picked.
You're just looking at mock drafts.
No, I'm just looking at this best available.
Trying to sound like a Tory Jones.
And bro,
you're just looking at Tory Jones's mock draft.
I think we can move back twice if we really wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm rooting for move back. I don't know. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
I'm not really rooting for move anything, but moving back would be nice. Coach says, and James Jones, I trust, bro. You've been saying that.
He's such a James Jones jock writer. Okay. This is James Jones' chance, though. I hope and pray it's his last chance. And if he nails it, great. Congratulations. You did your job well. About time. And it earned you more time as the GM. But go ahead and flunk this. Go ahead and flunk it, bro, like you've done before. Go ahead and bring us a Sticks instead of a Halliburton. And I will waste you. Too much? Too aggressive? Unnecessary?
Might be.
I can pull back a little bit.
These commercial breaks are too long. What are we doing?
Well, you know, they got to get their money's worth. Yeah. I wish I had the meme lined up and ready to go of your guy, your hero, your personal North Star, Vince McMahon. I wish I had the clip of him saying, "You're fired." Because that's what I would play if James Jones picks Bronny. We're back.
Damn, that commercial break. Apparently 2 picks were made during that commercial break. And we're on the clock, apparently. Yep.
Don't ruin it. Don't spoil it.
I'm just not spoiling it, but...
Do you know?
I don't know who it is because I went by it fast.
Well, then stop looking.
No, I'm going to do what I want.
Came in from Europe where he's an assistant coach with the French national team this summer in the Olympics. But he comes over from
God, he's so uncomfortable on camera, bro.
He just today finalized his new deal with the Cavaliers.
Oh my gosh, I love these commercial breaks. Be a draft is sold.
5-year deal to coach Cleveland, and now he's in the draft room with them tonight.
5-year deal for Kenny Atkinson, and he was in the draft room. The pick was just made.
With the 20th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jalen Tyson from the University of California.
Jalen Tyson. That was what the guys we thought could drop.
Wow, because this is a guy that Tory wanted
said was
for
a
us.
lottery pick. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I would have liked him had we got him, but it's okay.
Yeah. Dude's a hooper.
He is a strong, long-arm, powerful wing that's a 3-level scorer. He's a good shooter. But at 6'6",
he's gonna fit in so good in Cleveland.
And an excellent guard rebounder. Scored just under 20 points a game this last year, shooting over 46% from three.
I think this is such a strong, deep draft, bro.
Good passer. One thing he
I don't know about all that.
become a more impactful defender because he's got
maybe
the
just
ability
deep.
to do it. But
I think it's just good for deaf players, not no top talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, just solid starters, good role players. Which you need drafts like that to help
like you
a
said,
little
Jay,
bit.
with his assists, 3.5 assists per game. He can be a secondary.
Some of these dudes gonna get paid a lot more than what they're worth in the first 4 years of their career. Just because they were picked high.
The way they continue their work ethic, those are what keep
Dropping Dime says Missy to New Orleans.
Yep,
calling
that was no, that's the one that got spoiled for me. It's official.
But I will say this about the Cavs. When you look at
East Metro wants you to look at Discord.
Nope, I refuse
to check to see his abilities. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
You go ahead and look. I'm not.
We see it with Boston. We see it with Orlando. So you see them draft a player that they believe can help them on their wing depth.
And now they've got that. The New Orleans Pelicans, they are on the clock. Really,
He's got some drawings to show you.
From Zion Williamson.
I bet he does.
Play-in tournament
You know?
and the playoffs. When you're looking at the future, though, of this New Orleans franchise, Zion, he played in 70 regular season games. That's the most in his career.
By the way, we got 9 more likes
to go
until we get 150, y'all.
That's where kind of the questions start to come in. What will this summer hold for Brandon Ingram? You can see there Zion was just so frustrated when he had to leave with that injury.
Lasagna is a great idea. James Johnson, $5 dono. Order lasagna, $14 red wine, $8. Suns messing up another draft. Priceless.
Here you go, Gabe.
Pray
Zin
for
Warlock
Doug.
says new intel says James Jones has his eye on the new ultimate prize, a deal that can land on Torrey Craig for the 22nd overall.
That's good.
New Orleans right now at 21. There is a gaping hole at center. They have Jonas Valanciunas, who is a unrestricted free agent. Larry Nance is the backup there. What's the cost to bring back Valanciunas?
Oh, it's going to be Missy, ain't
is
it?
a priority for New Orleans.
They're
right now.
yeah, it's
Particularly
Missy.
because they're looking to fix some of that rim protection, Bobby, that they struggled with. Who do you think, Jay, would fit that mold for this pick right now?
Well, Bobby Marks is center, so like Kyle Filipowski's more.
All right, here we go.
He plays at 5. But really, the most talented big guy left is probably Yves Missy of Baylor. You know, super athletic.
I'll just take Bobby Klintman, bro.
Because he's still really young, just a freshman.
Something ridiculous.
Athletic, but also a very high motor. Like, it's one thing for a guy to be athletic, but to turn it on and turn it off, he plays at such a high level with such high intensity. And if you're thinking about this for a Pelicans team that at times didn't have any urgency, looked lifeless out there on the court, he could bring a fire to that group.
To me, when I look at the New Orleans Pelicans, obviously it starts and stops with Zion and Brandon Ingram. I think you have to figure out a way to bring Brandon Ingram back, mainly because Zion has proven that he's a very good player, but he's not a generational player that you can build your team around. He is just not available enough, so they've got a lot of decisions to make.
Let's see who's headed to New Orleans.
With the 21st pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Yves Missy from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and Baylor University.
Bro looks like
The Cameroon pride. He was
yeah, so okay, so he's Cameroon. That makes sense why he looks like my guy from UFC.
Yves Missy did at 16 years old.
The champ.
Both of his parents competed for the Cameroon.
The big boy. He's not with UFC anymore.
Manuel.
No,
Ivy League selection at Harvard.
the baddest, bro. The baddest.
John Jones?
No. Super heavyweight.
We were talking about shoring up that rim protection for New Orleans, and now
He went and fought.
Well, that's what he does. 7'2" wingspan.
He boxed Tyson Fury and he boxed and lost to Anthony. Let me go to the chat. There's a lot more reliable people in the chat than you. Francis Ngannou. Thank you. Thank you.
I never guessed that.
Love Yourself said we hit 150. All right, guys. If that's the case, we're ready for 5 free memberships right as the Suns get on the clock. Here we go. No metro. No metro. No metro. No metro.
Here we go. Here we go.
No
Raphael.
Raphael.
Suave.
No metro. Swap monkey. Burner. You're an old school. Let's go.
Burner.
Life is good. Life is good. Let me rattle these horsemen off real quick.
Horsemen!
Yeah, and then mute the screen. People are trying to spoil it.
I ain't taking no spoilies.
Horsemen!
All right.
Horsemen! Horsemen!
That he is only scratching the surface. Basketball very long. There are players in this draft that have played organized basketball 2 or 3 times as long as Yves Missi has, so the ceiling for him is so high.
You mentioned the shot blocking.
He's young in the game. He's 20 years old, but he's young in the game.
You mentioned the shot blocking. I mean, 51
Suns
blocks,
up next,
3rd
baby.
Baylor history.
Are you ready for this?
I am not ready.
I don't know if I can sit through this, bro.
I am
My
not
blood's
ready.
boiling.
I am not ready.
Corral it, right? He tips the basketball defensively, Richard, and imagine him adding a handle, and that's just where his game is going.
It's all the Uncrustables you're eating that led to that energy.
Only had
I'm not
one.
sure it was just the dunk.
What? Don't be searching. You think you're fucking Lisundo Sharania, and I'm getting sick of it.
I am, and I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Sundo Jernowski.
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Don't tell me anything.
The summer event. You can take a vacation.
I feel like I should just
Don't.
stop acting like a moron.
Most affordable.
Don't rob me of this moment.
I'm not robbing you of anything, but
Don't say but.
just what I know I like.
Don't tell me you like it. That's too much.
Gabe, sit down because you're really getting yourself hyped up for no reason.
It's a big moment.
Well, it kind of is. It's a good move.
Don't say it's a good move.
Let me go look at the chat and see what they say.
Don't look at the chat. They're gonna spoil it.
No, I mean I already had it spoiled, so you have your fun.
Why would you get it spoiled?
Because I had a suspicion, and so now I don't care.
Oh!
Look at Gabe.
I had a fucking suspicion over here. Unreal. Come on, man. Can we just do a double extra long commercial after the Suns pick?
Man, for real, dude. For real, bro.
Brutal. Fucking brutal. Just don't say Collier.
Woo, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gabe, ski.
I'm getting anxious, man.
With the 22 overall pick, the Suns select Caitlin Clark.
The Suns,
Iowa.
The Suns select Keisei Tominaga.
Hey, bro, that'd be tight.
Hey, bring it back. Word.
I never said anything. Code. People in the chat already running their mouths.
Huh? All right, I'm gonna try to sit down. I'm gonna try. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're not going to take a Sticks-like character over a Halliburton.
I told you we took Caitlin Clark.
Can she run the point?
Better than Tyler Kolek. And her range is impeccable.
Welcome back to Barclays Center, where the Phoenix Suns are technically on the clock.
Don't say technically.
Behind us, but this pick is on the move. Our Adrian.
We're trading. We're trading.
Phoenix is traded the 22nd pick of the draft to the Denver Nuggets. Denver gives Phoenix lower picks. They give him number 28 in this draft, number 56.
We got a video to make tonight.
No, we don't. You got a video to make tonight.
We're going to go back to Woj in just a moment to get the finalized version of this.
You ain't going to bed, bitch.
So he got the Nuggets to do all of that for Deron Holmes. They must really like Deron Holmes.
At Dayton, he led the A-10 in points per game, rebounds per game, double-doubles with 13 in 2013, 2014.
I think it was a smart trade. And then you can take those, and if you need to move those 2 future seconds, you can definitely move those 2 future seconds. So they definitely did themselves a favor by getting capital. They're going to get a player that they like at 28. They have a player they can get at 56, a.k.a. Bronny James. And they got 2 future seconds, so they can definitely move those seconds to do something, to move up or whatever. So this is actually really smart.
54% from the field, but 49% from 3. At his size, he can stretch the floor. He can handle the ball, put it on the floor, and attack the rim. His versatility is huge for this Denver team.
Yeah, he's a perimeter big guy that can handle, pass, and shoot. And he's improved a great deal from last year to this year. You know, he's versatile. He can play in pick and roll. He can roll or pop. He's a solid defender with that.
All right, man. So 28.
Out onto smaller players, and he's a solid, good rebounder. But the fact that he is
what do you want at 28?
Big guy, he can roll or space the floor.
At this point, what's 28? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna go. This is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to see what New York does, because if New York takes done, then you can then. You know, like if Kolek and Dunn goes to New York, like the rumors say they are, like now we got to think, like, what are we doing for real? Like, who are we gonna take at 28? Baylor Shire.
So 28's the last pick in the first round, right?
No, 30 is.
30? Okay.
Because next year we're absolutely going to have a Richard Cam just in like the top right corner of one entire draft.
The facial expressions, truly.
Cruz says, yeah, we ain't winning, and James Jones needs to be fired. Why? This was actually not a bad move. If you keep look at the board. Look at all the players that keep falling.
All the players that we wanted.
All the players that we have wanted are in this range that keep falling. So this was a smart move by JJ. You're guaranteed at this point to get one of the players on your list that you want at 28. You got a second round pick, which you didn't have because we freaking are stupid and decided to get caught with our hand in the cookie jar for Drew Eubanks. And then we got 2 seconds in the future that we can move later. Especially when we had absolutely no capital. You only had to move back 5 spots for all that capital. That was a great move. Absolutely great move. She says, ain't no second round pick gonna help us. It's not about that. It's about being able to move that capital.
Whoa. Did somebody say ain't no second round pick gonna help us?
Yeah, the truth.
What pick do we have? Did we just get?
28, 56, and
56
seconds.
What pick was Chumani, Kumani, Kromani, Fumani?
Wow.
52. He was 52. We can absolutely get another player that can help us at 56. Absolutely. We can pick up Keisei Tominaga.
You can still get Kolek at 28 unless New York takes him here pretty soon.
Right?
It's absolutely possible. Like, once again, look at the board if you're watching the draft. If you're not, I'll tell you what the board is. But it's looking like they're going to get a player that they want.
the season, especially
at 28.
That didn't have help. So for the Bucks, yes, there's a lot to
work. You can do it all by yourself.
Look, the fact that you got that much capital for them to move up 5 spaces is actually really, really, really good. Absolutely really good. That was a really good move.
Say that again. What was?
The fact that we got them to give us all that capital to move up 5 plate spots is really good. They like 6 spots, not 5. Forgive me my math. But regardless, they went from 28 to 22. We go to 28. We got 56, and then we got 2 seconds.
They went from ashy to classy.
Yeah, we could end up getting Kolek and Bronny James if Bronny James keeps dropping, right?
Stop talking about potential. Why would we want Bronny
at 56? It'd be worth a flyer to me at 56.
I guess
that completely changes the game. At 56, definitely a flyer. Or 52. Sorry, why I keep saying 56?
22nd draft here. There we go.
The only reason I want Bronny is to get Bron, and he won't do it. He's being a little cuck about it.
No, it's 56, not 52. 28 and 56. Y'all in the chat making me trip. It's definitely 56.
This is really a roster
and 2 future second-round picks.
They've brought back their championship core.
They're old. They're not aging.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, well, that's not my job.
Coach says it's 58. Stop it. ESPN just said it was 56. Quit lying to me.
When you start to get a little banged up and the injuries start piling up.
I love this. He's dribbling the decorative basketball.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen kids shooting it all day.
Yep, Joker was a second-round pick. So is Draymond Green.
Chris Middleton was banged up. Brooke Lopez is getting older. They were trying different defenses throughout
the second round's tomorrow, right? We're not doing the whole draft.
Second round tomorrow. Sundo will be there on time in a suit.
In a suit's crazy.
That led the league in wins over a 3-4 year span.
Wing defenders. Keyshawn George.
In a suit and bow tie.
George can shoot.
Dreams to stop the Bronny talk. Why?
Well, there are a number of areas they can go, but I mean, is this going to be a future pick or they need help?
Someone says they don't think they're selected 28. Why? You think we'll move back again from 28?
Well, like you said, trade down twice.
Yeah, but this is at a fact that, well, maybe.
But that's sort of what we've been talking about, stepping back big picture for this.
Pig is in for Milwaukee. I'm ready to see it.
At the top of the show 2.5 hours ago already, where teams are looking for their diamond in the rough. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is a draft like
what if the Suns move back up with these two
talent that's going at the top, but it doesn't mean you can't find that depth a little bit later. That isn't, of course, what you're saying Milwaukee needs right now, but that's what we're sort of looking at when we get to
so what if the Suns are like, hey, Knicks, we'll give you these 2 seconds to move up to 24.
Down the road,
that'd be crazy.
For the future isn't a bad idea here
I think those seconds. I think holding those future seconds is important.
It helps out a little bit.
With the 23rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select A.J. Johnson from California and
okay. I'm sure he's good. It's just another guy we weren't clamoring for. Fit-wise.
The moment where a young
man, this is my biggest fear right here. These back-to-back picks from New York.
His family and friends to sit in the stands, to watch the draft unfold, to hear his name be called, and now is heading for his moment to shake hands with the commissioner.
And I'm so proud that he came. That was one of the things that when I look back on my NBA career, I was not invited to the green room, even though I was a lottery pick.
This kid looks like he's like 12, dude.
But every time I see the draft, I wish it could have been me, my mom, and my dad, and my brothers up there. So I'm so glad he came here. I'm so glad that he had his name called. You don't have to be in the green room to get this experience. And I want to make sure that all of those players that believe they're going to be in the first round, come here. Come be here. Come see this experience because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And A.J. Johnson did just that. Let's bring in Jonathan Gavoni to learn a little bit more about his game.
A.J. Johnson is a
Milwaukee picking up again
talent,
here.
6'5", fluid ball handler who plays at different speeds. can make shots off the dribble. Barely played this season in the Australian NBL, but came alive at the NBA Draft Combine, allowing people to see why.
You think they're going to take Ryan Dunn
entering the season
if Kolek is available?
I think the Knicks are taking both Kolek and Ryan Dunn here, and that's my biggest fear. That is my biggest fear right now, that they're taking both of them. Right
that
here.
will rip my heart right out, bro.
Wait until the second round to take AJ Johnson.
Or maybe they take a Johnny Furphy or Collier. You know what I'm saying? Like the chance, like there's a lot of good players here. Maybe they take Terrence Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm really got my fingers crossed that there's a player here. There's players here that New York are like, I can't believe they fell here. We're gonna take these guys instead of Dunn or Kolek. That's really what I'm hoping.
For me, it's just like, you know, what are they?
It is on the move.
Do they want more wings?
Fans in the building, though. We're going to tell you a little bit.
Is wings their thing right now?
Hold on. She just said this pick's on the move.
With our Adrian Wojnarowski.
Okay.
She just said that pick's on the move.
Is it on the move to Phoenix?
Your Wyndham is waiting. Whether it's for the bucket list.
There's a lot of people mad about that trade. That's crazy.
Or the romantic getaways. With 24
mad about our trade?
To choose from,
yep.
Your Wyndham is
what, on Twitter?
Yep.
That's just being impatient, man.
That's exactly what it is.
And the bench.
Washington's picking at 24. So I can't wait to see what that's about.
Electric for short trips, gas for long.
Quite the paradox.
It really is both. The Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Go out there and get you guys a Lexus, okay?
Here we go. Knicks traded 24 to Wizards for number 26 and 51. So there you go. That's the price they move up 2 spots, let alone sit. So there you go. Son, though, when you getting the kitty ear headphones? That's a good question, Burner.
Hello, Kitty.
So now the Knicks have 25 and 26. Man, and their chances of getting Kolek, this makes me even more nervous that they're going to take Kolek and Dunn, because they just moved back one spot. They're like, that's all good.
It's all good. We know what we're getting. We're getting everything Sundo and Gabe have ever hoped for.
God, I hate that, bro.
Give me one.
I hate it being a 2-day draft. It definitely needed to be a 2-day draft, because they weren't going to start early, and they want to just drag this out for TV ratings because they think they're the NFL. Timothy. Sons, we could do a lot of stuff if we really wanted to. If we really wanted to move up in a second, we could trade those 2 future seconds now if you wanted to. Who knows what's going to happen? James Jones really is doing a decent job, though. Burner says James Jones is cooking burnt kids cuisine. That's hilarious. Code, I bet you money you are absolutely right about that.
Oh boy, what did Code say?
He said, I bet you the same people who are mad once Kolek and will shut up if we get him at 28, and he's not wrong.
Yeah, and you won't hear from him at all about it.
Or
so
no,
it's like,
James Jones is a genius.
Exactly. All I'm saying is to those people is be patient until it's not an option anymore. Then, yeah, I understand. You know. But once again, man, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. Sorry the Suns haven't picked yet. Wish we would have known already. This anticipation is killing me. Burner would like to know what's up with the double cups. La Sundo.
What'd you say, bro?
Burner wants to know what's up with the double cups.
One's a coffee cup from the stream that we did yesterday, and then the other one's just a cup that I used today. That's just double cups, and I put one in the other because I got to take him up to the kitchen like a good boy.
Woj, where's it going?
Malika, New York has traded number 24 to the Washington Wizards. They'll be selecting at 24.
Alan Stone says Knicks did better trade than the Suns. It's literally the same trade, but they didn't get 2 extra picks. What are we talking about?
25 and 26. The Wizards pick is up now.
Okay, so instead of 24 and 25, the New York Knicks will be selecting at 25 and 26. And since we're talking about the Knicks, who have been very busy over the last couple of days, Richard, shoring up their Nova Knicks core, now adding Mikal Bridges to that mix.
I cannot believe they got Mikal. It's insane.
Just before we came on the air, what is the ceiling for this Knicks team in this Eastern Conference?
I start with everything if healthy. If healthy, I believe this team has the talent to get to a conference finals, NBA finals, championship. Who knows about
I agree.
But they are a top 2 team in my
Am I
opinion.
talking about the Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be really good next year, dude. Really good next year.
Got a great player in Mikal Bridges.
So again, this is going to be headed right now to the Washington Wizards. Let's find out who is heading to Washington.
Who the Washington Wizards going to get? Someone said Knicks got to be tampering. That's hilarious. It's very possible.
With the 24th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Keyshawn George.
Ooh, Keyshawn George. So, the Wizards wanted him really bad, probably.
Tremendous hairstyles that we have
Hair looked like a mushroom cloud.
Keyshawn George.
Man, so now let's see what happens.
Before moving to France, his dad Dion actually played 4 years at St. Francis, Pennsylvania. He started in 16 of 31 games. He entered the starting lineup.
He's Metro really telling people to hit the like button so we can get a membership. That
Jay, really, what he's known for
Metro, I don't know, Metro.
Before he got to Miami, but watched him one day in
I just don't think today is your day, Metro.
With the way that he played, he's not as strong as Anthony Black and not the same kind of passer.
But I am glad Burner got one. I didn't even know he was in the chat at the time.
6'7", and he plays.
he must have just snuck in last minute.
He shot 40% from 3, very talented, and can shoot it from deep. His potential is really attractive. He's not ultra quick, so staying in front of smaller guards and guarding in isolation, he needs growth.
What are we?
But with his length,
Why even put the hat on?
But his ability to shoot off the catch,
I mean, that's insane.
shoot off the dribble, and he played on a team that had a lot of different weapons, and he was able to stretch the floor. But he averaged just under 8-9 points a game, but had some really big games for Miami. You could see the potential was
Wizards.
there every time he stepped on the floor.
You scared of the Wizards now?
Lights out 130
Yes.
190
Yes.
field goal attempts were threes. But I talked to Miami assistant coach Cody Kimball, and when
Pick is in for New York, bro. They already know what they're going to do, bro. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, bro. It's nerve-wracking.
in that point guard position because of his basketball instincts. I was told he was the best at pick and roll.
Your dreams could be ruined in 2 picks.
Decision maker. So you've got a lot to work with Keyshawn George.
Okay, so Keyshawn on his way to Washington.
But I think they take Filipowski, or they take at least a big. Apparently Hartenstein's going to return, but I wonder what they're going to do with your boy Randall.
As our Adrian Wojnarowski first reported, making a trade for Mikal Bridges, stealing him from the building that we are sitting in right now, Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets. Richard's eyes are watering just a little bit. We can confirm.
I hate to break this to you, but I just ordered Indian food like a real man.
Trying to shore up with the addition of Mikal Bridges here.
I don't know if St. Louis
and then you're going to be making me wait if you want to
has Indian food.
Now, with the Bridges
I can
trade,
wait.
It was a hard catch, New York.
So you're going to be making me wait.
I can wait.
By moving back to 26.
No, you
to
can't
eat.
wait.
I'm saying I can wait to eat.
They also get the 51st pick from Washington. So now they have 38 and 51. Both of those players.
Someone just said Minnesota's going to be annoying in draft Dunn. Oh my gosh, if the Minnesota drafted Ryan Dunn,
dude,
because they're right there before us.
That would hurt. That would be so scary.
So that's why pick 51 becomes so much valuable.
So operating on a budget, what's that mindset?
Because then you got Dunn to lock up and play versus KD. and Jaden McDaniels to lock up
Spurs
Book.
fans is watching Knicks take Bronny, knowing LeBron will go there on a minimum. That would be wild.
That would be crazy.
But didn't they offer that man the bag, apparently?
Virginia, a big win defender. I think you're looking for guys, Kyle Filipowski, certainly guys that can come in less
I don't know.
guys that can impact the game right now.
It seems like when we talk
Imagine
about
they got
Toronto
LeBron
red
on that
teams, we are
team.
talking about
Oh, New York? Oh, my gosh.
Knicks
Oh my
are
gosh.
big up right now, bro.
play 48 minutes a game routinely in the postseason. Obviously, they were struggling to have healthy bodies after sort of the rigmarole.
Don't mention that, bro, because it's the East. LeBron goes there. He's playing with all this talent. They just got McHale, bro. Oh, Gabe.
I mean,
Don't say
they could do
that.
toughness. They could also use shooting. We talked about Johnny Furphy, who I think
that would
is
be
tough.
wild.
He played Australian rules football. He has to be. He has to be pretty tough. Baylor Shireman also.
Roy, $2 super chat says, where Bender at on the board?
So those are two players that stand out to me.
Bender's about to be at a Lifetime Fitness rec league like I play in
Best overall defender, I think, in the draft.
on the
So
board.
when you're looking at the Knicks and you're
I mean,
seeing
he's
the way that
playing
they
overseas
have
somewhere,
loaded
right?
up on wings, as Adrian Wojnarowski
Yeah, but
said,
he ain't
largely to
scoring for
compete with the Boston
nothing.
Celtics. Sitting next to Julius Randle, who joined us for a segment of NBA Countdown. When we were
Jeremy
in
says,
Boston.
I'm mad we didn't get Missy. Hey, man, it's better than passing on Missy if that's who you wanted. You know, that'd feel even worse.
Certainly Knicks fans, ones that are packed in Barclays Center right now, are hoping that that's the case. We've talked so much, though, about the Knicks acquiring a star, and it seems like they've abandoned that and gone more to this model that we saw be successful in Boston, where you have many.
Yeah, well, you have to have multiple players. We talk so much about that first and second apron.
Come on, man. Why are we running the clock all the way down? The Knicks know who they're taking.
Three superstars and other talent on your team.
Sundo's getting tired.
I really am, bro. It's almost 10.
Sundo's gotta work tomorrow.
I do.
This about Julius Randle. If he wants to be with the Knicks, he's going to have to sacrifice.
Burner wants to know what that
bit.
trophy
Same way that
says.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis all
I'm not showing you that.
a little bit of their game for the greater good. The Knicks are going to have to do the same. Julius Randle, he's not going to have the ball in his
So
hand
he
as much
struck
as he
a
will.
chord
He's not gonna
there.
have all of that access, all NBA. I'm not saying he won't be an all-star, but he's got to adjust his game because there's a tremendous amount of talent surrounded by him now.
And sacrificing
You're on to
something
something,
that
Burner.
we are seeing now from these teams.
Burner just wants to get government
Like
names.
the Knicks, we talk about toughness, we talk about defense, but also.
Well, you can redact the name.
Times where we're like, Jalen Brunson is the only player that can create a shot off the bounce or create for others. So a
James
ball
Johnson,
handler could be
$2
useful
dono.
here.
Thank you, man. Says Suns fans
That's
spelling out patience. Good trade. I
Are you
agree,
Aaron
James.
Rodgers?
Right?
Jalen Brunson.
And Randle, I think Randle's passing and his playmaking from that spot is underrated for a player in his position.
Remember when he
I'm
did
just
that?
talking about
Oh, so
someone that can
stupid.
come in
Disturbing,
for
too.
Jalen Brunson, like someone that can help fulfill that role so there's not as much on Brunson's shoulders.
So we're going
Who
to
else
see the
used to
New
do
York
that?
Knicks, as Adrian Wojnarowski reported, are
I don't remember.
Like
It was just
somebody else. I think
Aaron
it was
Rodgers to me.
Steph.
6 now. Again, that is what Woj is reporting here. So, Jay, just taking a step back to the best available that we are still seeing that are on the board.
Don't
here.
say
So
it just like him. It's
Who are
creepy.
you looking at?
It
Not just
wasn't
the
it?
Knicks, but as we are
All right, pick us in for the
first round.
Well, looking at
New World
list, I
Order.
mean, it would be Johnny Furphy, Kyle Filipowski, Isaiah Collier would be up there.
And so we'll see if one of those folks is headed to the New York Knicks.
Here we go.
The pick is in. Let's go back to Commissioner Silver.
With the 25th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Pacom Dadie,
Who?
Vitry sur Seine, France.
Pacom Dadie. France ruling the NBA now, bro.
France.
He's just 18 years old. His birthday is in July, but his brother played for the Ivory Coast in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. He appeared in 19 Euro Cup
Oh, they got their wing.
But again,
So now they're taking Kolek next.
Pacom Dadie this time around, who elect to come to sit in the
No, they already took both picks. Or is that Washington going to be for the Knicks?
Washington's for the Knicks.
So you think the next one's Kolek?
It is rewarded now as the 25th pick
We'll see.
to the
Knock
New
on
York
wood, it's
Knicks.
not.
Well, the whole
Maybe it's Filipowski.
U19 team has been
I'm just going to keep willing that into existence at this point.
So I just, again, I know we talked about the Olympics a little bit ago, but it's like when you look at the amount of talent that's coming from all over the world. Tonight it's about
the France BA, French Basketball Association. Courtney says that's a James Jones pick. Facts.
Looks like they got another French talent to go along with all the talent they have on their roster.
Yeah, our colleague did an interview with Victor Wembanyama earlier this season where he just talked about what it would mean to see this many Frenchmen coming into the NBA at this point. And he said this means everything, to be able to see this sort of representation. Jonathan,
hey, we don't need French taking over our sport, okay? That's an indictment on America.
Yeah, I mean, if they're earning it, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
18-year-old competing against men in
right.
the German BBL and Euro.
You already got mad and changed your fries
in
to
the German BBL. They're gonna have to change. They're gonna have to change the name of that. Yeah.
But he's 18 years old. And big wings who can stretch the floor and finish skillfully around the rim. Don't grow
Gary says Sundo the nationalist. Yeah, you're kind of making me sick. It seems like you care about our country more than other ones, and that's going to be a problem for me.
Oh, no, Gabe. Don't you dare.
Got a hole in my lip.
The number 2 to Washington, Tijan Salon to the Charlotte Hornets, and then Hakim Dadier now to the New York Knicks.
And all 4 of them, incredible versatility and skill set to go along with size. Like, it's a true testament to the way that they train.
Throwback to the Third Reich Sundo.
Now, just imagine if we didn't tamper with Drew Eubanks.
Traditionally handle our young players in this country. We see 16, 17, 18-year-old players in Europe being able to go over there.
We'd have another second pick, second round.
Yes, and it would be even just that would be even crazier for us.
The same way. You do have academies, you have this, but you're also limited in how much you can work on the collegiate level.
Well, we do individual training, which I think is a lot different, and I think we mentioned it during the preview show. In the United States, coaches at some point in practice are going to go big guys down here, guards down here.
Yep.
If I don't hear Kolek, I'm going to be very happy.
Everybody does the same thing as a result.
Bro, what if the Wolves grab Kolek?
We still have more of the best players
or
than
Dunn
anyone else, but we don't have them all anymore.
But that number is
what if Kolek and Dunn go right here? Then what do you do?
Because of players like Hakim Dadier. I mean, I'm
you lose it.
Film and one, he's
go crazy.
But at his size, he's doing spins and spinning back and finishing with finesse, like his ability to play, ball handling skills.
You know, a lot of people ask Gary
the quote from Victor
a lot of stupid fucking questions.
First, who do you guys each want? Look, bro, I'm just here for the ride at this point.
To think about so many Frenchmen making it happen in the NBA. He saw it, of course, pave the way for him and players like Tony Parker, who you, of course, played alongside. But now he is able to be a part of this new wave.
Houdini?
We're really seeing come to a head. In this
Who are we talking about with Houdini?
For me, I look at
Womp says Gabe wants the white guy. Interesting.
You talk about, you know, the original Barcelona 92 Olympics.
How'd you like your pick?
And it's just me. I just watch
your Caleb Williams Jr. pick. Romp.
In the Olympics in Paris.
Yeah, and now
his nails looked great, by the way. Unbelievable paint job.
What's going on here?
So what are the future second-round picks that we got from them? I want to know what the details are on
According
that.
to our Adrian Wojnarowski, the Knicks are trading the number 26 pick.
Knicks are trading 26?
Oklahoma City Thunder, the team.
OKC just moved up to 26. Knicks.
They don't need point guards. They don't need point guards. They just got Caruso.
More than literally any of us to see all of these players. Help us make sense of what we're seeing here with so many French players being drafted.
Is Malika slang right now?
Different than what we're seeing with the soccer team in France, which is ranked the number 2
Let me see what they got
It's the
for
most
that pick.
ethnically diverse country in Europe. We're seeing people from Senegal, from Congo, from Mali, from Guadeloupe. Dadier, his parents are from the Ivory Coast. This is a country that is brimming with talent. Every time I step into a gym in France, I say, Oh my goodness, the size and the length and the frames and the athleticism. Almost every
The Thunder are targeting Dylan Jones at 26 is what the rumor is. Sorry to ruin that for you. I'm looking for these to get the details on this trade.
You can go to Australia and you can still get picked in the first round. That's the message that I'm hearing tonight so far.
Jonathan, thank you so very much. Woj, I want to bring you in here because this pick is now on the move again. What more can you tell us?
It's on the move again.
Is on the move.
I just said that.
That came from Washington.
It sounds better when she says it.
Headed to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and so the Knicks picked at 25.
They already told us that.
Oklahoma City is on the board at 26.
The Knicks was.
So Oklahoma City will be making this selection, even though it says Washington behind us, and we were talking.
So OKC's making this pick, but what did they trade with the Knicks? Because the Knicks just got this pick from Washington. Now OKC has this pick.
In the 2024 NBA Draft,
Don't do it.
The Washington Wizards.
Don't do it.
Dylan Jones from
Okay.
University.
I'll take it.
Wow.
And might I say,
more and more like a genius, and he's freaking out.
Points, rebounds per game, assists per game. The only player in the country to lead a conference in all three categories, Jay.
Well, he's a really big guard. He's just under 6'5", weighs about 240 pounds, but a 6'11" wingspan. He's really an isolation playmaker. He's got point guard ability and
not mad at all.
His versatility. He does it all. Pulls his way into the lane and then makes plays once he gets there. He's a career 32%.
Don't mention it, Gary.
Shooter, but averages 21 a
Don't
game,
you ever
10
mention
rebounds,
it.
5 assists, 2 steals, and shoots just under 90% from the foul line. The only question mark that I have about Dylan Jones, and it's the only one, is that in college he had the ball in his hands all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
And in the NBA he's going to have to play off the ball a little bit more. But that's a minor thing because he can do it. He's a really talented player.
And now the Minnesota Timberwolves are on the clock. The first round, it just keeps moving. We will be right back from the 2024 NBA
OKC
draft.
sent 5 second-round picks to the Knicks for 26. So that's the deal there.
Say that
5
again?
second round. OKC sent 5 second-round picks to the Knicks. Don't know which ones they are, but it's quite a bit of seconds for that pick.
Whoa.
Yeah, so 5 second-round picks to the Knicks. So the Knicks got a bunch of seconds. Good for them, especially after trading all those firsts for Mikhail. So Knicks are having a pretty decent draft right now. So
Knicks
good
are
for them.
crushing right now.
Good
dude.
for them, dude. Knicks are killing it.
100%.
Here's the full official trade. Denver sends 28.56 plus the Nuggets own 26 and 2031 seconds to Phoenix. So the seconds that we have are the 2028 from Boston, the 2026 from the Nuggets, and the 2031 from the Nuggets. So there's your details on the seconds that we acquired.
2031's fine, because you can trade it. Probably could use it next year. Might be able to trade it this year.
I've got a feeling they're going to end up trading those 3 seconds relatively.
Because
soon.
some teams actually look towards their future. I know that sounds insane as a Suns fan, but some teams actually protect their future by putting themselves in a good position, if that makes sense. If you could imagine a world in which your team cared about its own future. So somebody will see that 31 and be like, "Oh yeah, we're collecting picks right now, so that works for us. We're not in a position to win. We know that. We're in the position to collect picks."
Not just that. Look at the years that we got those picks. It's the years where we got those firsts. Right,
Jeff. That's why. Jeff, that's
right.
why I'm voting for Sundo for president this upcoming election.
Right, because we have that first this year, no first next year, the first in 26, none on 27.
First in 28.
20, and the seconds that we got were 26, 28. So literally it matches up. So we literally have a first and a second every other year. It's not a bad way to go. So now my question is, what do we do about next year? If it's a failure, now next year do you consider trading KD if it's a failure? Hate to keep bringing that up because people hate hearing about it, but if next year you have another first round exit, do you then trade KD? You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying those are thoughts they're probably having in the future. So it's not like the Suns completely shot themselves in the foot.
BRB.
They have a decent way to gather picks, at least. True says we getting swept next year. Very possible. I don't have the highest expectations for this team. Anyway, Gabe goes to the bathroom and then the stream comes back on. I don't know what they're saying or doing. Is our pick in? Not yet, Roy. Minnesota's picking right now. Bradley Beal going to walk into the season injured? Possible. You know that term that they say more likely than not? I believe that's where that term applies when it comes to that statement. Truth, more likely than not.
Plays center. Minnesota is on the clock. The pick is in. Let's go back to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 27th pick in the 2024
Here we go.
NBA draft,
No.
Minnesota Timberwolves select
Shut up.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
Terrence Shannon. That's actually a good pick for them, bro.
Dude is such a pimp, bro.
That's a good
That's
pick
another
for them.
scored for them.
That's a good pick for them, bro.
Don't show him dicking down Nebraska. I don't want to see it.
He's a grown man, physical, athletic lefty.
That's a good pick for them, bro.
There he is, intercepting Casey. Look at poor little Casey.
Really improved as a shooter. And his defense improved. He started out playing for Chris Beard at Texas
All right, we are on the clock, folks.
Here we go. Suns pick. Who's it going to be?
Became more of a right-hand driver and now can go both ways off the dribble. But
Who are you taking, bro? Who are you taking right now? I'm taking Dunn.
I'm taking Dunn.
Don't get it spoiled. Don't.
I'm taking Dunn. I'm not spoiling. That's just
Don't look this time.
I'm not looking, okay? But that's who I'm taking.
All right, look, 275 watching, guys. Help us out. Hit that like button. Get to 200.
And you want to know why I'm taking him? You want to know why I'm taking him? Because he plays defense, and he's an athletic freak. That's why you take him here at 28. And you know what you do? You pray that Kolek drops into the second round, and you're able to take those 2 seconds and move up to get him. That's what you do. You play chess, not checkers.
Shannon asserted his innocence in this case. Went to trial.
Now that's sports talk. I like that.
His own defense, which he could have sat on his Fifth Amendment.
I cannot look at my phone.
It's easy to be like, hey, Boston, you're at 30. Do you want these 2 seconds? Thank you. Hey, whoever else at second, do you want these 2 seconds? Thank you. You can get a Tyler Smith or a Kolek or anybody like that that's on your board if you really want to move up and try to get them. So
you can get anyone you want right now, though.
There's plenty of, I know, but I'm just saying in the future. But right now, I'm taking Dunn and worrying about the rest tomorrow.
Jay, thank you so very much for that. Terrence Shannon Jr. on his way to Minnesota, and now the Denver Nuggets, they are on the clock. That pick I'm hearing is actually already in. The Denver Nuggets who know who they want to add to their roster as they try to get back.
This is for the Suns. What are you talking about?
This pick is
Malika.
on its way to
Malika.
Phoenix.
Thank you, Malika.
They just told her. Hey, it's the Suns, Malika.
Here we go. Shut up.
NBA draft.
Come on.
The Denver Nuggets select Ryan Dunn from the
Let's go. Let's go.
He was on the ACC All-Defensive team this past year. His brother, Justin, actually, this family is no stranger to getting first-round picks. His brother was a first-round pick in the MLB draft in 2016.
So we're going to go ahead and get Kyle Lowry. Welcome to the team. Kyle Lowry, welcome to the team. Kyle Lowry, welcome to the Suns. Kyle Lowry, welcome to the Suns. Welcome to the Suns, Kyle Lowry. You will like it here.
Sit your fat ass down while we get you a contract to sign.
But he's got the wingspan of a guy 7'1". He blocks shots, he gets steals, he gets deflections.
You got your man. Don't give him a Nuggets. Don't give him a Nuggets hat.
Well, I mean, technically he got drafted by the Nuggets.
I don't want to see him in a Nuggets hat.
We got our guy. Okay. True says we needed a point guard. We can get a point guard in free agency this year, bro.
Campaign,
an Aaron Holiday, who's relatively young. Trust me. You can't pass up an athletic wing that plays good defense like this, bro. You just can't.
I mean,
especially
off
at the
the
rate
charts
dropping.
defense, bro.
Side to get to the rim to finish, he plays above the rim because of his bounce. So there's a lot of room for growth offensively.
Especially since they said Denver, it's going to the Suns. Yes, this is a good pick. We'll go and get an Aaron Holiday in free agency. Call it quits. Dunzo. Or Kyle Lowry, because that's more like what they're going to get. Mac Max says, I can't wait to see him get 0 minutes. He's going to get minutes playing defense.
So you froze. I thought he was getting traded. I thought he was getting traded here. You made me. Well,
all right, now we get to wait and see what happens.
For the Utah Jazz.
Spurs fans says, y'all needed a PG and C dub. Well, we still got moves to make. Kyle Filipowski's still there, bro.
Bro, this is one of those things that we needed. We needed a wing defender, and this dude is that through and through.
We needed defense. What was the worst part about our team this year?
And we got an extra pick out of it.
With this stable of picks they have here, Bobby.
Yeah, remember they also have 32 for tomorrow night, so they have.
We needed a dog, and we got a dog.
At 10, and I think this is a Utah team.
It's done Okogie.
Accelerate this rebuild that started
No, he's not Okogie.
So, 3 first-round picks.
Vision says
a bounty of youth players.
Another Tamani Kamara that will get traded. Maybe. Maybe.
Whatever Utah does is certainly. They can certainly balance this
you
roster
know?
a little bit better, but Lauri Markkanen is going to be the player to keep an eye on this offseason. He's an extension.
Gary goes, Casey can run the point for you.
So many teams would love to have Lauri Markkanen, but for now he is with the Utah Jazz. Let's go to the podium.
So where are we at now? 56? See who else goes here.
With the 29th pick in the 2024
So good
NBA
basketball.
Draft, the Utah Jazz select Isaiah Collier.
Isaiah Collier got drafted by Utah. Bro, Cole's going to drop unless the Boston takes him here with the last pick.
Bro, you know they're going to take him.
Cole's going to drop.
It's going to make me sick.
Tyler Smith's going to drop.
On defense, he's like a 9-10 on defense. On offense, he's raw. But the thing I love about him the most is that his jumper is aesthetically fine. There's nothing wrong with it visually. There's nothing, he's not doing anything wrong. So with more practice and more NBA reps, it could get better. It could definitely get better. But athletic freak, defensive freak, you know, it doesn't go in, Ruben. His shot does not go in very often. But it's not broken. There's a difference. It was basically the same thing with Tamani last year. I like him better than Tamani, though. Definitely.
He was listed at much bigger. He measured out to
So the Suns now have a guy that they can throw at the other team's best player and shut down Ant. Not completely erase him, but someone they can throw at Ant and make Ant quiet.
Not just Ant.
Somebody they can throw at Luka and have a fighting chance.
And he is a really, really strong finisher. Averaged over 16 points a game, shooting just under 50%.
I'm excited, bro.
And his assist percentage.
We didn't pick Bronny.
Point guard. And early on in the season,
we didn't pick Bronny.
Wow. Being taken at the end of the first round, number 29 to Utah.
Hurry up and get this video recorded.
I agree, Eddie Ford. We still need a point guard, but like Sundo is saying,
headed to the Utah Jazz. His USC teammate Bronny James.
There's so many available in free agency.
Can get one in free agency, and we already have enough players who are going to have the ball in their hands on this team. So we will get one in free agency. Getting Lowry in a vet minimum, that's probably Jeff F. That's probably what they're going to do, or a younger player like Payne or Aaron Holiday on a min. But it's not going to be. They're not going to play crazy minutes.
It's looking like Thickums Lowry is on
Let's
the
trade
way
Nazi for a pick before the Lakers. Yeah, not to mention we still have Nasir Little and David Roddy that we can move.
He just wants to play spoiler to get up in there and get Bronny. So LeBron will have to consider going. I just. Once he came out and said he wasn't going to do it for a minimum for the Suns,
No, Diego, round 2 is not tonight. It is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah. We'll be back.
People are just so...
Alan Snow says trade up to get Kolek. That would be awesome. Oh, if they could trade back up here. I'd lose it.
The greatest franchise in the NBA, that's the Boston Celtics. They want more championship. That is a loaded roster that they have. If they call your name, you basically get to go to basketball.
Usually cut this stream off immediately so he can record his video so I can go to sleep. I'm dead ass.
You hear that, people? This man wants nothing to do with you.
I don't. I want to go to bed. And you're making me record a dumbass video. So
you
let's
don't
get
have
it going. No, you said so.
You don't want to wait and see if we trade back up into these.
I'm waiting right now.
Picks?
Just not 3. This is the last pick.
We got to see if Kolek gets taken.
Okay, dude, this is the last pick.
Oh, this is it?
Yes. There's
All right,
only
perfect.
32.
I'll end it. I'll cut these sons of bitches out of here.
No, I'm saying wait for this pick to see what
Yeah.
happens. This is not the NFL. You said 32. I love you for thinking 32 was the last pick.
Well, I saw 32, and it resonated, but that's NFL.
Then you had Ime Udoka. And so it's just so impressive to watch Mazzulla do what he did with very limited experience. And now
Mac says he knew they were going to get Shireman. Did they pick Shireman? Because that's going to make me sick.
Yeah, that was who they liked apparently.
Who they are going to pick here. There are still several young men right here that are in the green room. There's only one pick that is left to be.
But it wouldn't surprise me that's who they get.
And we've talked about this.
He is a Boston Celtics kind of player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so is our guy Kolek.
I can't imagine how those young men are feeling right now.
I don't know how many times you're going to spam the same message over and over and over and over again.
The work that they did, it is a testament to the season that they had. So I'm sure it is difficult, but the fact that they're here, the fact that they're
But point taken, Alan.
they are being considered.
That was my first time actually seeing it.
High chances that they're going to be drafted tomorrow and have a great opportunity. Probably
The Suns are.
fit. So it's still
I like the pun there.
This might be a tough moment.
They're not thinking about it.
I like the pun, Mark. The Suns are done and dumb. I like the pun. Therefore, I will read your comment. That is quite hilarious.
Sitting there and still have Murphy sitting there, both who were invited to the green room. Look, we've seen this at other times. I remember how long Aaron Rodgers had to sit in the NFL draft green room, and obviously things turned out well. And your point is well taken, but they're not thinking that right now.
They're not thinking that. I'm just saying for someone who was nowhere near playing
Mac, don't get me started. I would have loved the Baylor Shire.
Moment and opportunity for them.
Say what?
It doesn't feel like it right now.
I would have loved the Baylor Shire.
Selection to be made here in the first round.
Not over Dunn. If Dunn was available,
we got Luka at home.
With the 30th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Baylor Shireman from Creighton University.
Wow.
There you go. There's your guy.
First round. The second round of the draft will begin tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN.
4 p.m.?
To all the fans.
I can't play zombies all night and sleep till 4?
Yeah, grow up.
Thank you and have a good night.
Why is it so early? I get. That's
you gonna be home from work?
I won't be home in time from that.
That's cool. I got a good picture to use as a placeholder.
Yeah, I won't get home until 4.
Well,
presidential debate. Slayer says that makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah. Which we'll be streaming on Sundo's channel with Romp and Tori.
Absolutely. Anyway, y'all, that was a good time.
Thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
I know a lot of y'all hate it.
We're gonna go make a video now about it and what we should do with the next pick.
Freak says, can we get some analysis on when exact moment the Suns became a cursed franchise? I don't know. I asked Gabe.
Romp thinks it was when we cut Frank Kaminsky going into the playoffs the year we had 64 wins. I'll leave you with that.
That's actually, yeah, that's like a curse of the game. That's like the curse of the Gambino type stuff.
Suns with Luke. Suns. The Phoenix Duns.
The Suns win. Yeah. James Jones cooked. I don't care what none of y'all said in the chat. That was a decent outing. That's probably his first impressive outing as a GM.
Oh,
period.
Yeah.